started back up, you guys were following ongoing threat from someone named Sunblight who was building something in a fortress in the mountains. Um, and when you got here, you did see what you believed to be the issue, which was a dragon made out of dark ice that you saw chained to the very top where the doors had opened, revealing it whenever you guys arrived. You guys headed on inside, and it didn't take long before you all I mean, you guys learned about Muzgarts, in that there was a sort of coup going on where there are Dorgars that are loyal to Musgart and do not agree with her working with Sunblight, and she's against it as well. And they asked for you guys to handle Sunblight, or possibly get the Dorgars to turn against him. But you decided to find the forge and run out and try to just cause a mutiny, essentially. And it did not work because
Yes.
there was not a pure base of Musgard fans in the forge. So combat ensued, and that's where we left off, was mid combat. I wanted to also remind you guys of some of your equipment that I believe you've forgotten. You do have a potion section on your sheets. I believe all
Mm-hmm.
of you guys have at least one potion.
Mm-hmm.
Lara's also holding a strange potion y'all found back at the mountain climb and never identified. Um, there are some of y'all are holding charms that you got from the Schwingas, which you did identify, so you should have those written down. Um, and if you ever need a reminder of what your charm does, I can happily tell you. And then the last thing would have been for Mel, but they're not here today. But I'm just going to say what it is. Their background gave them a lucky item, and I was going to mention that there is a luck system that I use where you can roll a d100, and if you get below a 10, then you can use your lucky item, like having an inspiration point. So,
Neat.
but she's not here, so we'll probably just
Yeah.
do that at some point. But Lara gets to kick it all off. So Lara, what would
Okay,
you like to do?
I'm gonna pop a spike growth.
Okay,
Right. I'm gonna try to draw it. I don't know whether I can or not. Right here, it doesn't go through walls, does it?
it does not go through. I don't think
Didn't
so.
think
Actually, you
so.
know what? Let me pull that up. Spike. I don't think it goes through walls. I'm pretty sure
What I'm
it
doing
might go
plainly.
like up walls. I think the ground at 20-foot radius, centered on a point. The area becomes difficult when a creature moves into or within the area. The transformation of the ground is camouflage, look natural, and a creature that can see the area when the spell is done has to do a perception check. It doesn't specify, but I would imagine it goes up the wall rather than through it because of
Yeah,
the
that's what I would
Yeah,
imagine.
type of
that
spell
makes
it is.
sense.
So, why is the spike growth animation I have a circle? It should be a square, right?
It's a 20-foot radius, so that would be a circle.
Is it
Circle is
Your
radius.
radius?
radius
Oh,
radius is circle.
oh, okay. I thought it was a square thing. Anyways,
Oh, I drew it on there if that's okay. I mean, I just want it right so it doesn't hit Melano. You can put yours over mine.
well,
There you go.
yours is a little small, so
I tried.
Nice.
Oop, it moved.
I'm being hit.
What happened? I did not do that.
yeah, yeah, I
There we
got
go.
you.
So
All right,
Dean's
like
Yeah.
that you
Dean's
said, right?
moving. He was just deleting the drawings.
As close as we can without hitting Melano.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Those guys were 20 feet or 15 feet up the wall, I believe. 15? Yeah, it was 15 feet up the
I
wall.
think you said 15. It
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
So it looks like it goes 3 squares to the right, so I believe they would be inside of it. So
It's 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel. It is now difficult terrain. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception chance to see if it can hazard. But
Yeah,
they probably would have seen.
they all saw it, so that's why I was double checking.
Or if not, they're gonna feel it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's there regardless. But there's nothing they can do about it. They're just aware of it. So, cool. Anything else for your turn?
20, 10, 20, 30. I start to run toward the door and I yell at everybody, oh, through the door! And then my turn.
Okay. I don't think it would reach the guy in the front that was 15 feet up. So, he is going to. Okay, hold on. It keeps making me click that. Go to the back. Thank you. Alright. He is going to come down 10, but then take 1 over before he touches ground. Take that off of him. And he is going to attack Mel right there. 2 claw attacks. That is a 18 and a 19. For Mel, oh, that both hits. Okay. I thought they had a higher AC. That is 3 plus 5, 8, 11 slashing damage to Mel for the 2
She's
claw
raging.
attacks. Oh, that's
She's
right.
raging.
That's right, they are.
And we have the warding bond. So that would be actually, she takes half damage and then half the half.
Alright, so she takes 6.
And so we each
she'll take 3.
half the damage. No, yeah, she'll take 3. I take 3.
Yep, you also take 3.
Yeah.
I want to break that bond, Megan. That brings us to Thorian.
I'm just trying to remember what some of my spells do.
You're a fighter. What do you mean spells? No, you're a
paladin.
Paladin. I'm a paladin.
The only thing you should be worried about smiting things from melee range.
Yep.
Yes, I know that, Rogue. I also have the heroism spell, which could help with a bit of temp XP, but yeah.
Oh yeah, heroism kind of awesome.
I mean, I've also got enhanced abilities. I'm just checking up on this type of shit.
Yeah, look at them spells. Spells, man, do something.
I'm definitely coming up. I am, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I believe I've got 30. Check parachute. Yeah, 30. So I'm going to get up on the other side, old mate here. I will then. I'm just going to double attack this fucker.
Alright, yeah, you get advantage because of Destroyer 4000 on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
4,000.
Oh yeah.
4.
What's my thing? +7 to hit. I'm just going to do this.
Just tell me the dice, my guy.
2d20 plus 7.
Just copy and paste that.
I've just done that.
Yeah, you gotta do it again. So 11 plus 7 is a 18. And an 18. That does hit. Go ahead and do your second attack, though. Just copy and paste that 2d20.
And then
13, a dirty 20
a dirty 20
is also gonna hit. So go ahead. Your damage is 1d10. No, you have your shield.
No, 1d8
plus 7.
Yeah, I do more damage. I do more damage wielding it one hand than two handed.
Yeah, because you're dueling. You have a guaranteed.
Yeah.
You do the same amount. You can do the same max, but you have a better minimal.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 7 was it?
It'll be plus 14 for both hits. So 14. 2d8
plus 14.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I rolled real high for that.
Nice. Yeah, you bring. I'd say that you bring your sword down in a very grievous, wounding way. Just shredding through, making like an X on the Quagot's back.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I want to. Is lay on hands a bonus action
It's
or
an
is that an
action.
action?
That's an action.
That's an action.
Mhm.
That's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, Rock, you are up.
Well, hi. Well, I put my aura already. You see the green thing around me.
Mhm.
So I think
Well,
you know.
I have my own aura.
Um,
No, yours is that 10-foot aura. He has the Spirit Guardian
yeah,
aura.
yeah, I
yeah,
know.
but
So,
I'm using that last third level spell slot that I have there to pop up them spiritual guardians. So I'll also take a couple of steps.
alright, well, hold on.
Probably I was
We
I
got
was I was I was gonna go to here
their
for
wisdom
now.
saves. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. So anything that enters for the first time on this turn has to make a wisdom save. I think I'll catch
Alright.
this guy right here too.
That is. What's this? Wisdom is. Okay. So we got a 13 from the guy behind you. We got a 7 from the guy on your left. We got a 13 from the guy below you. And then the guy on the far left, he got a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. Okay, so I think that's is it half damage on a success? Yes.
Yeah, so,
I'll release some damage.
yeah, 3d8, please. This will be radiant
Ooh,
damage.
pretty nice. Pretty nice fucking damage.
22. This one will be killed by the radiant damage. This one
Yeah.
will take it. 22. This one will also take it. And then this one will take half. Alrighty. Alright, yeah,
That's
so.
that's action.
Mhm.
So now I have to ask you about a ruling because I know how I would rule this, but I'm not sure how you rule it with casting 2 spells in a turn. You can't, right?
If it's
But
a level spell, yeah.
if one of them's an item, like for example a healing word scroll that I happen to have 2 of,
Then you're not casting. That's the scroll. You're
I'm not
using a scroll.
casting, and you'd already said it's still a bonus action, so I can healing
Scrolls
word.
are scrolls are whatever the action speed is of the spell.
Then I will cast my first level healing word on myself presently because I'm pretty beat up.
All right, using one scroll.
1 scroll for 9 hit points as my bonus action, and then I will end my turn.
So that's a solid turn.
Now that happened, I should have totally used the crate animal or whatever that druid fucking swinger charm I got. It literally just made a whole heap. Yeah, summon animal just made a whole heap of fodder in front of the bike growth.
That'd be crazy.
Because I've been looking at the spell and I can make like up to 8 half, what is it, half CR fucking creatures or
Oh,
one
he only has
2
25.
CR creature
So,
or 2 1 CR and that type of shit.
all right. So behind the scenes, Dorgar did his movement, and then this Dorgar, the large one on the ground, is going to start making its way towards you, but it's not going to reach just yet. So it's going to throw a javelin at Quiv.
Is it?
Quiv. Sorry.
Mm.
Does
No,
a
my bad.
19 hit.
Yeah, but I'd like to deflect missile. Would that work?
Uh, yeah, I guess it would.
Okay. And it's uh
It
wait,
will
hold
be
on.
1d10 plus your dex, which is a 3, plus your monk level. So 1d10
Nine.
plus 9.
Okay, cool. Ooh, that's actually kind of huge.
Alright, so I gotta do the damage. Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
14. The damage total was 9.
Cool.
So you did bring it to 0, which means you can use a key point to throw it back.
I
He just
only
has
have
to
3
be
left.
20-60 thing, so it would be at disadvantage, but it would take a key
Hmm.
point to throw it back. But you did bring it down to 0, so you pretty much stopped
I,
the
I'll,
effect.
I
You,
think I'll
you may,
throw it back. It's gonna be a +5 for hit, right? It's just a 1d20 +5 to hit.
it would be, yes, it should be a +5. No, it'll be a +6.
+6.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess even with and would roll with disadvantage, right?
Your
So 2d20.
your darts and your unarmed should also be a +6. I don't know why those aren't.
Hmm.
Okay, but yeah. So it'd be a disadvantage, but yes, you can throw it back with 1 key point. It'll be a +6 to hit.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna roll the to hit then.
Okay.
Wait, my bad. Is the to hit isn't the disadvantage? It's the damage, right?
No,
Or is that
it's
the?
the hit. That's the
Oh,
disadvantage.
okay,
So
okay, got
you
you.
gotta roll
So,
2d20 and tell me the lowest. Okay.
ooh,
Oh, lowest is a 21, and that is gonna hit.
nice.
So it'll do javelin damage, which is 1d6 plus 3.
1d6 +3, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 4.
Damage. Damage out of turn is hella damage.
Mm-hmm.
A
So yeah,
low roll, but inside turn, it's fucking. We're pumping min max numbers.
it's also the first. It's for the first time you guys see something thrown at a Quiv, and he's gonna catch it and just kind of throw it back using its own momentum, and it's actually going to scrape the guy that threw it.
Nice.
I'm so cool.
Destroyer 4000 is way stronger than Quiv.
I
I
know,
like this
right?
guy. I like this guy.
Nobody
Uh,
messes with me.
the Quagoth to the left of Ralk is going to do 2 claw attacks. That is an 18 and an 8. Does it hit?
The 18 will hit, yes.
Alrighty. That is 9 damage. A solid
Mm.
slash right across your face.
Okay, I will. Okay.
And then that's concentration, so I need a con
Yeah.
save.
Constitution save. Oh, sorry. That's gonna be a 12. Woo!
And 12 saves.
I was going to
Okay.
say, I was going to
Let's
say,
go.
technically, wouldn't he have a +2 because of my aura protection on saving throws?
Yeah, he would have that extra.
So it'd
We
be
need
a
to put
14 in the end. Yeah.
we need to put a quick little hold on. 10. What are you?
There we go.
What's your deity? All right, so it should
Oh,
be. All right. All right. So this guy gonna force his lizard to get him out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ow, ow, ow,
So
ow,
I
ow, ow.
need 8d4, I believe it is.
On me.
Spike growth, 2d4. See, I need 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I need 8d4 damage from Lara. Lara,
It's 21 in total. Can you hear me?
21 in total.
yeah.
All right, so the walk all the way out here is going to uh, literally cut up the lizard's feet so much he is going to bleed out, and the Dorgar is going to hop off of him. He's now dead lizard.
I was muted. I was coughing pretty bad for a second there. But did that guy make a wisdom saving throw versus my spiritual guardians at the end of his turn?
Oh, it's at the end
Who
of his
hit
turn
me?
yet, but he.
That's son of a
Oh,
bitch who hit me.
the Quagoth. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
he was
13.
clearly close enough.
That's a 13. So.
Oh yes, let me roll you damage then.
And let me do the Dwargar as well. because he just hopped into your thing, and that is not much better. That is a 10.
Sure. We can both take 13 radiant damage.
13 to both. All right. After he steps in and feels the attack from your spirit guardians, he'll say in Dwarvish, so those that can speak Dwarvish will know that he yells out, "Keep your distance!" And he's gonna just go ahead and gonna grab his war pick and attack Mel. And that is not much regular. 18 to hit, which it does. That will be 6 damage to Mel.
But just halved because she's raging.
Yep, so 3.
Just halved again.
So she'll take 2, you take 1.
Sure.
And then he is going to risk stepping out of range of her.
Should be
1d20 for her attack, and that's a 3 on the die. So Mel's opportunity attack fails. And he'll end his turn there. Then it is. Who's that? Oh, that guy up there. This guy way over here is going to just throw another javelin. The person to do it, it'd be against Quiv. So, this will be disadvantage because of the range. That is a natural 1. So that is... you're gonna hear a sizzle as the javelin falls directly into the lava pits of the forge. This lizard... Yeah, low intelligence. I think he would 5, 10, 15. So I need 2, 4, 64 from Lara, please.
18.
18.
Mhm.
Oof. He will be incredibly injured, but barely able to keep standing. And he's just going to kind of lay down there. He can't really do much else. So that is his. Oh, straight into his turn.
I was wrong, by the way. It's not the end of their turn. It's supposed to be when they start their turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, or enter
Or the
it.
first time.
Enter it
Or
for
the first time they enter.
Yeah. He's going to come over here, heeding his buddy's rule. He is going to throw a javelin, now within easy range. He is going to target 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Laura. He's going to target you for an unlucky reason. Roll the die. So, well, actually, I think you're out of range. Why would he pick you? You're in range. You're in range. Alright, it's going to be with you two. So I'm going to flip the coin instead. Mel or Rock. Either way, Rock takes damage. Tails.
That's all you want, eh?
Tails is
Yeah.
Rock.
Either way.
So Rock, he's gonna pick you, and he is
Okay.
going to throw his javelin, and that is a 15. I do believe it misses.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. That guy knows he. Can he make that throw? Yeah, he can make it. So he's gonna go ahead and just throw that quiv. And that is. What's the plus for the large version? 15. I don't think that hits quiv.
No, it doesn't. Thank goodness.
Where's this one? Alright. This one. Alright. This one.
Hmm.
You're within range, and so he's gonna go for you, Lara. You're gonna throw a javelin at Lara. And that is 18. Does 18 hit?
Oh, that hits. Yep.
Alright. Javelin is gonna. It's going to, I'd say probably like hit you right into the forearm. Probably across the forearm is more accurate. And that would be 8 damage altogether.
Copy that.
Um, this lizard is gonna refuse to move. I think that would be his smart move. Oh, I actually need a con save from Lara because you have spike growth.
Oh, okay.
Concentration.
15.
15 will save. So yeah, he's just gonna refuse the move. He doesn't have a rider, so that brings us to Quiv.
Destroyer.
Destroyer 4000. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I think I want to go back a bit, so I want to kind of like line up with Rolk and Thorin and Alara.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like come down here. Okay. And I then, what would I want to do? Hmm. Wait, so how how long is gust of wind? Like, is it a cone or is it like a straight line?
Gust of wind. I believe it's a straight line. I'll read it.
Interesting.
I'll read it again. Hold on. Gust of wind. Yeah, it's a 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. So yeah, it'll be a line.
And it won't affect Rolk or Thorin, correct? If I shoot, or Melino, or are the squares 5 feet?
Your wind will be rated E for everyone.
Ooh. Thing is, I was thinking, because I kind of want to like block their pathway going up, but I don't think it's worth to like worth for my teammates to get affected by it in case they fail with like
Yeah,
the
definitely not.
throw. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna stay by the door, maybe, or like go up to this guy over here. I have enough movement, and I'm just gonna yeah. I think I'm just gonna hit an unarmed strike.
All right, which guy? Bottom or top?
The guy on the top, does he have advantage or no? Because
No.
he's looking at Melano and oh yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay, then I'll just go for the guy that's like right like beside me, like
Okay.
to the left.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my to hit. Wait, you said it was it's +6 for projectiles, right?
Are you throwing something? You're right in his
No, no,
face.
no, I'm punching.
Yeah, then it's a +6 for punching.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is my first one, 25. I'm also gonna roll my like other one, 24. Okay, do
Okay.
both of those hit?
They both hit. Yes. Go ahead and do the damage for one real quick.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
D6
one
plus 3.
d6. Yes, that's the first one, 5 damage, and the next one's 4 damage, so that's 9.
All right. The first one would have kind of dazed him. He would look really weak, but your second punch will be enough to knock him out and finish him.
Cool.
All right.
And then I'm probably gonna use Flurry of Blows
Okay.
on the waste another key point. Oh my god.
Got 2 left.
I mean, luckily I have the Dragonhide belt, so I can regain my key points. So
Yeah.
okay, and I'm just gonna hit this guy with another to hit.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
So, +6, 22, and
22
13.
hits. The 13 also hits.
Cool.
So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm also drunk, right? Oh yeah, I have my 2d6. I mean my 2d.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what was the
you
multiplier?
should be adding a D6 every time you do melee damage.
2d6, yeah, or
Just
like per hit,
well,
right?
1d6 per hit.
Oh, okay.
So you mean including your unarmed? Yes, it'll be 2d6
Yeah.
total. 1d6 plus an extra 1d6, so 2d6 plus 3.
Cool. So that's 7, and the next one's 8. So that's
All right. You pretty much do the same thing, just a little stronger, and yeah, you do get the same results.
oh yeah.
Nice.
Destroyer never misses.
Anything else for Quiv?
No, I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright. This guy's gonna make his lizard go around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's the lizard? 30. Alright, and then...
Would he have seen it?
Yeah, they were like right in front of you. Or right in front of where it
Can't
all
see the
happened.
area. Okay, yeah, you're right.
They were right in front of where it happened. And then he is gonna turn himself invisible. Enjoy that. That brings us to that guy. He's gonna have to start making his way. He can't reach anything. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. Quagoth, in your spirit, he's gonna go ahead and do his check. That is a 5. Give me that 3d8. And he doesn't have to move to attack Mel, and so he's gonna do 2 claw attacks against Mel. That is a 11 and a 13, both of which miss. So what's the 3d8 from Rock?
Sorry, I was just muted. Yes, 3d8 from Rolk.
Mhm.
Da 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 da. Get thingy. There we go. 20.
20 radiant damage. Crazy beef, but does his 2 swipes and he doesn't do anything else. That brings us to... I have to look all over the map. Which one are you? Okay. And then this lizard. Oh, he already did his movement, so he's stuck. Um, I think he's gonna make his guy go up the wall. So 5, 10, 15, 20 feet up. Give him that. So I need 5, 10, 15. I need 68 for this lizard as well. Or 64, sorry.
Yeah, 64.
Yeah, I got you 8. That was a terrible one, but a little bit of help.
Alright.
It's all doing amazing work. We're doing the God's work right now.
Y'all might not
Yeah, there
even
was a bunch
find
of ones in that.
might not even find out what the lizards could do. That's right.
I sure hope not. That would make me really
Yeah, it's
happy
fine
if
with
we
me.
never
I don't
find out.
complain.
Don't
He'll
care.
actually go
Ah,
he'll go another 5 feet up so he can get over the Quagoth, and then he'll take his final step forward. And this guy will finish his turn by going invisible.
Yeah, fucking run, you little invisible pricks. Sorry. Real violent. Freaking Durgar pissed me off this whole campaign.
You guys will hear a set of doors scrape open from somewhere in the forge.
Oh, good. More
oh,
bullshit.
great.
Yeah, that no.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm thinking actually, if we can hold the line like here.
Mel wants to follow what you
Yeah.
said, so Mel is going to attack this guy first, the Quagoth in front of her.
Good.
That is an 11 plus 6. A 17 does hit, and so that will be 1d12 plus 6 to include her rage, and that will be 12 damage. Not quite enough to kill the Quagoth, so extra attack. 1d. Wait, I don't see extra attack. They don't have extra attack. They are half barred.
Oh yeah.
Well then. I will say bonus action, give Bardic Inspiration to, let's go Thorian. Sure. No, she'd give it to
Yeah.
Rock. I think she
Yeah,
would.
she'd give
Oh,
it to
real.
Rogue.
I think we all agree Mel would give it to Rock just for the
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
matter what,
100%.
it's going to Rogue.
She only has eyes for Rogue.
I don't
So
know. After Destroyer's last showing, I think she'd start to warm up to him.
Yeah,
after
that's
that,
right.
she's just gonna go for it. So she'll take the opportunity attack opportunity. That is that's a dirty 20. So that is going to get a slash. Or 5 damage. So really 3, which is really 2, which means Rock gets 1.
I still have to make a Constitution saving throw.
5,
Sorry,
10,
being sick's not
15,
fun, you guys.
20.
Yeah.
I'm losing my voice.
She's just gonna get the Lara and just. Now what?
I said go through the door.
She would.
Oh,
If that's what
get
you
on my
said.
sheet.
She had 10 more phases, so.
Fuck.
How'd you do?
7. I got a 7.
Alright.
A doubt plus 2 helps.
You feel what is essentially a pinch and lose your focus completely.
Yep,
And the
that's
Spirit
okay.
Guardians drop.
Damn it, that was a good bunch of damage. That was all I could have done. Now I'm dead. Okay.
Great effort.
Okay.
5,
It's okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. And he would, with disadvantage, throw it at Thorian, I guess. You look. That is. It don't matter. That's an 11. So don't hit
It
nobody.
doesn't hit.
Oh, Laura, I'll move. You got. It was 8 damage, right, Laura? So.
Me?
Yeah. So that's.
Yeah.
So you have no temporary left, and I got your token updated.
But
Um,
I would have 10 temporary hit points. So I would have 2 temporary hit points left.
Oh, that's what you did. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. That was my fault then. This guy is just barely in it. He's gonna go diagonally up to 20 feet, but that is a 2d4. But that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I think this crazy guy would drop and try to land on uh, Quiv, which will be like attack,
Oh,
which will be like attack 1. So that's going to be.
Would he have damage from the spike growths first?
Yeah, that's a 2d4. But that is a nat 1 from his attempt. So he's gonna let go of the wall and do one of those things that you see cats do when they like launch, but they go nowhere, and he's just gonna plummet straight down and smack the ground for fall damage. And that is 5 fall damage, and he loses the rest of his turn. What was that 2d4?
3
3.
points.
So he took 8 damage on his own turn. And he's now face down on the ground. Oh, he was 20 feet up because he went up another 5. Let me give him another d6. That's
oh
another.
my god.
That's another 5 damage.
Oof.
All right,
Oh man.
that dude's gonna die from
Almost feel
bugs.
sorry for him.
He's gonna die from Bugs Bunny syndrome. All right.
It's Willy Coyote.
I got my note on this one. He says he's 20 feet up, so he is not in the spike growth. 5, 10, 15. He's gonna get on top of Quiv and then try the same thing. So first for the attack, that is better, but I still don't know. Does a 17 hit Quiv?
My AC 17, does that hit?
That means it does hit. So,
Mm.
make me an athletics save to see if you're gonna go prone from him launching 20 feet off the wall,
Ooh.
straight on top of you.
Athletics? Okay, that's +3. Mm-hmm. Oh no.
A 10. So you are going to get pulled to the ground as this guy lands on top of you, and he'll have one more attack left, which he will get advantage from being directly on top of you, clawing straight down. That is both dice rolled a 12, so that total is another 17.
Oh no.
17 was the number for this turn. Rolled 12 3 different times. So,
Wild.
but right.
This morning I rolled 19 to hit somebody like 4 times in a row,
Jeez.
and that was their AC.
Yeah,
And I was like, I'm sorry.
if you roll
Sorry.
the same number too many times, you almost want to be like, you know what, I missed. I don't know.
Yeah, I can just no, it's anything but a 19. But no,
That's an 18. I don't know. Not going up to 20. I'm like, but yeah. So that's gonna be 7 damage as this
Mm.
thing clambers on top of you and slashes, but can't end its turn there, so it's gonna take 1 step over as it gets up, and you are now considered prone.
Oh no.
Lizard has no rider, will refuse to move. Can he even reach y'all? He can reach this little bunch, so Thorian's the closest, so Thorian it is. That is a net 1. And that
Again?
is. Yeah, these guys are rolling with disadvantage. They have a high chance of a nat 1. He's going to mess up the throw so bad, it's going to knock the Dwargar next to him. It's going to knock his javelin, and both of them are going to fall to the ground. They have to restock. Or grab another one, I guess. I don't know if this one can reach you either. This one seems further away. Well, you can reach Thorian and Rog. So, he'll go Thorian as well. Why not?
Meanie meanie.
That is not gonna do it. That is an 8 total. But disadvantage is barely a threat, to be honest.
I know, right?
That lizard already did its movement, so that's done. And he was forced to his death, basically ground to the ground. And that brings us to Lara. Lara, you're up. Full round of
All right,
combat.
yeah, the guy right in front of me, is he still 20 feet up? He's on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's sorry. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, he's on the ground. You just saw
Alright.
him clamber onto Destroyer 4000.
I cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then I shoot with him with my longbow.
That is fair enough.
25 to hit.
You said 25?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that hits.
28, 6, 1d4.
1d4.
21 damage.
What's the 1d4? It should be d8 plus 2d6 plus 6.
Oh, is it? Okay. 2d6s, 1d8.
Yeah, because it adds a 1d6 of radiant damage.
20 damage then.
20 damage. Alright. Solid shot. Straight. He wouldn't be facing you, so I guess it would have gone straight through the upper back. Anything else?
I shoot again.
Go for it.
Oh, natural 20 to hit.
Oh.
Oof.
Now it's 2d8, 4d6 plus 12. I don't know if he has much of a chance.
Gosh, I hope not. A 27 plus 12.
Oh man, yeah, that is. He's gonna
Gone.
after the first shot, he's gonna turn and snarl, and you're just gonna land one right through the center of his eyes. He's gonna fall dead.
Okay, so then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and end my turn.
All right, Thorian, you are up.
Is that where, well, this one here, if that count as me entering Spike Grove?
Yes, that's entering Spike Growth. Yeah.
That is entering? Yeah, right. I want to do stupid shit by trying to go up to the Dwargar that are next to the lava and try and push one in.
Definitely
But
the
I
opposite
know
of what your friend said.
it's one of my dumb options, but then I could just stay back and try to, if I could just guard the door. That's all I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try. I'm just going to get on the other side of this one here.
Okay.
I'm going to take a swing at it,
Okay.
and I will be adding a smite, a divine smite to this.
All right. Go ahead.
So I will quickly just calculate that spell slot. So it is a +7, I believe. So 1d20 +7. 20 +7. Oh, fuck, I typed that wrong. Plus 11.
An 11 is not gonna hit.
I will take another attack at it, adding another divine smite. I want
Um,
this thing dead.
Divine Smite technically gets called
Uh,
when you land the hit, not before you
ah,
make the hit.
so
So,
it still uses a charge, though, doesn't it?
well, Divine Smite, basically Divine Smite can't be wasted. It literally says when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack,
Ah, right.
you can expend one
So I
spell
don't.
slot.
So it doesn't. So it doesn't
Yeah,
use it.
you
It
have to
doesn't.
you
Yeah.
have to hit and then call it technically. But I mean, you can say that you
Yeah.
want to include it, and I can just include it.
It's just
So
because I remember you saying, that I've got to declare that I'm
that's
using it
that's the other
instead of.
smites. The other smites are a bonus action and only count if you do that before your
Alright.
action.
So
Divine Smite
so I
has
imagine.
its own rules. So,
So I imagine with Divine Smite, since it didn't hit, that it's still active then.
um, sure, we can put it that way. That works.
So 1d20 plus 7. Fuck off.
So Divine Smite didn't happen at all because you just keep
No,
swinging and
not this time.
you're just so excited to make contact with new enemies and you just start
Yeah.
flailing, but
Um.
they're not making contact.
Then what? I'm gonna just create a heap of fodder. It would summon animal charm. Is that counted as a bonus action?
So your charm would okay, so the charms you have the animal conjuring one, right? So that
Yeah,
allows you to
summon animal charm.
yeah, that allows you to cast conjure animals, which that is a spell that requires an action. So
All right.
I'm gonna
So
treat the
I'll
charms the same way I would a spell scroll.
yeah, I'll use that, and then I'll do that next turn. Then. All right. Um. I am just so thrilled to be right right here. I'm just
All
gonna
right,
stay here.
all
Yeah.
right. Then Rock, you are up.
Okay, let me see. What's my situation here? I guess I will bonus action cast a healing word on myself so I don't die.
Okay, and that's casting or using a spell scroll.
Casting.
Okay,
Casting. Still have another spell scroll. It's only 6. That's not very good. But that's better than getting no hit points.
all right,
I'll
all
take
right.
it. There we go. And then I guess for my action, I will freaking hit this guy
All right, sure.
with my war pick. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Let's
All right.
go.
That is 2d8 plus 8.
I think it just did +4, so just add another 4, 18 damage.
Wow. One of them's a
Max
max.
damage as well.
No, it's not max damage. One of them's max. One of
Uh,
them's not.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah,
So 18 damage. Not bad.
18 damage.
Now for the visual, is that the blunt or the spiky side?
Spiky side, I think Rolk's pissed off and he's using the sharp, pointy end.
Since it wasn't lethal, I would imagine that you brought it down, digging straight into like their shoulder, kind of ripping into the top of their chest, but not quite
Yeah,
getting a fatal hit.
nice. Okay, that
Um,
being Rolk's turn. Let me see. I think that
and
he
Rock,
would
don't
probably.
forget you have a charm, and Melno also has a charm.
Yeah, I just used my action and my bonus action, so I can't do anything with it this turn. But I think I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack from Buddy and run back over to here. Just try and get out of the range of some of these ranged guys.
Fair enough.
If he's gonna swing, he can swing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, throw a javelin at Thorian. I imagine these guys just have like a backpack and like instead of a quiver with arrows, it's just
Yeah,
javelins they're
Yeah.
just pulling
I
out.
was
Yeah.
thinking how many javelins these fuckers have.
I mean, they made large, so they got just pulling javelins out and tossing them.
Well, to be fair, I know a paladin that I play with, and he carries like 12 of them around at a time, so I'm sure they're probably golf bags of fucking javelins.
Golf bags is probably the proper term. That's
They've got little covers on the heads of them.
Don't want them to fall out and bend.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
16.
club cozies.
16 does not hit.
Alright, fair enough. This one is gonna go invisible before being a problem. 5, 10, 15, 12. Alright. Oh, this one up here.
Invisible, and
I'm hoping
can't
that
hurt
they.
me without showing me where they are. I
I'm
usually do that when
hoping
they run away.
that they can't be enlarged and invisible at the same time. Okay.
Well, I feel like
I think they can be.
I feel like that's post-combat conversation. So 5. This guy is going to hop over the edge, tanking the 6 fall damage, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we'll just do that because he can't go much further because of his recovering from the fall. This lizard's going to make its way around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 20, 25.
He's really running away.
Like that's
Run
going.
away, run away.
He's gonna go invisible. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10. Eats 7 damage. And he's got his other movement left, which is 5, 15, 20, 25. But that's it for him. He's gonna refuse the move. He can still see it. Quiv, that brings us to you. Yeah, the lizards with no gut riders, they're not dumb, so they're not moving.
No, the animals, they wouldn't purposefully hurt themselves. It wouldn't make any sense.
But you did see one Dwargar pretty much force this lizard to walk through the spike growth.
Yeah.
So did all the other lizards. That's why they're refusing to move.
Okay, I'm back up, right? After like I'm not prone
It
anymore.
takes half your movement to stand up, but yes, you can do that.
Okay, I'll stand up then. So that's I'm gonna make my movement speed 45 divided by 2, so like 22.5.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit back the I don't even know what these guys are called.
The green one, the Quaggoth?
Yeah, the Quaggoth on the left with the 2 unarmed strikes.
there should be an image in your little journal thing. But yeah, go ahead and do your strikes.
That's the first one, 23.
At
And then it's
23,
15.
both of which hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
And that's a 10 and another 9, 19.
Alright. Yeah. You keep 1-2 punching these things, and then they fall down, uh, inactive, dead.
And for my final bonus action and key point, I'm gonna Step of the Wind disengage
There's nothing.
because the person
Oh,
on
okay. Yeah, the big guy.
mm, yeah, the big guy would hit me, so I'm just gonna like use it and run back, like kind of jump over Rock and Melano to get some cover.
Yeah. Destroyer, are you hurt?
No, I never get hurt.
Good. We've got this. We've got them right
Yeah.
where we want them.
Go ahead and do your movement.
Movement is 22, so that's 5, 10, 15. And I just like come and yeah, this is
Yeah,
like the
that's
where I can
fine.
get to.
I'll let you say you get there.
Okay.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This guy, he is gonna go for it, but I need a 2d4 as he steps out of the spike growth.
It would be
Sorry?
7.
7? Alright, well then that is going to be enough. That this guy, as he starts to approach Thorian, the ground scrapes his foot in a way that makes him fall, and he just has a real bad fall. Doesn't come back up. 5, 10, 15,
That'd be dumb. You gotta be lucky.
30. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But he is 25 feet up. Just keep that in mind. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20. Mel, I think, would. Let's see, what's Mel's range options? Oh, yeah, the bard stuff. Alright, so there are like 0 offensive bard spells. Okay, I guess
Not even bad music.
just vicious mockery. Everything else is that her bard is very support build. That's crazy. All right. Well then, we'll just do vicious mockery on the door guard, and that is a 15 for the wisdom save, which is enough. So, uh, she'll just 5, 10, 15, right there. All right, that brings us this guy. 5, 10, 15. Gets on the edge of the forge here. Throws his javelin at Thorian. Disadvantage though. Good news for him. That was a 19, but the roll that matters is a 8 total.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, javelin just doesn't make its distance. The steam from or the heat wave coming out of the forge distorted the vision just enough.
It's enough to protect me.
That one's gonna refuse the move. 5, 10. Eats the 6 damage. Man, I think it'd be a little higher with a 2d12 or 2d6, but. And then he's got 5, 10, 15. Not enough to get across. He'll stay there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That brings us to this guy. Lizard already did its stuff. That brings us to Lara.
Okay, so can I cast another? Can I maintain concentration on 2 spells at once?
Nope.
No, okay, I didn't
You
think
have
so.
to drop that spike growth, but you can drop it and cast another one, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna drop that spike growth and then plop another one. Let's see, it's 20-foot radius. Right where I can get as many of these guys as possible.
Like
The
up in
city sounds
here.
up here at the top. Do you want to do it
Um,
there? Well, I was thinking like,
like that? Or
actually, that'd be really good.
like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. I can't imagine the forge part getting any worse, but maybe
Yeah.
the little molten sections just turn a little sharper. But but
Little spiky pieces of lava.
spiky
Yeah, I just
lava.
want to try to force them to go the long way or take some lava damage. And then I'm going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right up this arrow slit and then turn.
Okay. Thorian, you're up and alone.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I'm alone. Let's be honest here.
Well, I
You're
mean,
not. You know the plan. Get back over here, Thori.
I'm waiting for it. You incite the attack of opportunity.
I think you could
No?
probably move here without weapons,
5,
right?
10, 15. I'm gonna just get. Alright, I'm gonna. First, what I want to do, I will use the swinger charm, the summon animal as an action.
and you want to do that from where you're standing.
Whoa. Because, what is it?
Not to
Well,
make
he
you
can't do
second
it
guess
from
yourself.
where I'm standing, right?
All right. So
Yeah,
okay. So
you're
let's
where
do.
Lara is.
Let me look, because it is a concentration spell, but it's got a range of 60 feet.
Right. And you gotta pick the beast.
Oh, fuck.
All right. All right. I got you. I got you. All right. So okay. So the way that it works to be
It's got
easy with it, you can pick one beast of challenge rating 2 or lower, two beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, four beasts of challenge rating half or lower, and then or eight beasts of challenge rating a quarter or lower. Your options
um
are pretty diverse. Let's see
yeah.
what's your background. This is gonna be all just decisions. Okay, so city watch. So you'd have more like urban grassland and forest. I think would make the most sense for your habitats of
Like
knowledge.
wolves and that type of stuff.
Yeah. So um,
Dogs.
I guess the first thing is
Okay.
how many do you want to summon? The eight, the four, the two, or the one?
Um, I will do the 2.
The two challenge rating ones or the one challenge rating
Yeah,
two?
the
Two
2
challenge rating
challenge.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so two. All right. Let me just bring it down to grassland, forest, and urban filter. All right. You got bears. You got dire wolves. You got giant eagles, hyenas, spiders, swans, toads, lions. What do you think
Yeah,
of?
right. I
Oh
reckon.
my.
I reckon some bears sound like fun.
And yes, there are tigers as well. Oh my. So,
There are tigers. What the
yeah.
hell?
So yeah, but the popular choice is the bear because it has a multi-attack option and it has
Yeah.
decent HP. Second choice is usually Direwolf because of pack tactics. It gets advantage a lot. So
Yeah.
then there's Eagle, but you're inside, so it might not be the
No
best.
point. Yeah.
Um,
I was thinking the bear.
Oddly enough, the
Bear.
lion. I feel like the lion should have 2 attacks, but it does have like pounce and pack tactics and stuff. So,
Yeah, right.
but
Lions need to sound more powerful. What the
I mean, I don't know. I've watched plenty of Animal Planet, and I've never seen a lion not attack with two. Or, I've never seen
Yeah.
a lion attack with just one paw. It's always like the double scratch. But
Yeah.
but anyways, brown
Oh.
bear. Okay, so this will be a large beast. You get 2 of them. Let me go. Alright, so I'm gonna send this to you, Thorian, so that you know what your guy can do. Alright. It won't be a token, it's gonna be like a little well
Yeah.
it's gonna be a token, it just won't be like circle. I have bear options.
And just because I probably put up the same one. Yeah. Yeah, multi-attack. One with its bite and one with its claw. Yeah,
34,
right.
11, 40. 34, 11, and 40. Controlled by Thorian. There we go. Copy and paste. Alright, put your bears where you want them.
Just pulling over.
Yay,
Yeah.
bears.
Some bears. Gotta love them.
Rar.
Rawr. Where are they? Are they down?
They're right here. And like, here, I'll put them over here.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Put them where you want them.
Eh,
It will not be able to spawn there. You'll have to go a little
well,
bit one way or the other.
what do you mean, like a
Those
bit
spaces
further?
are.
Or,
This one, there are spaces taken up.
um,
You sunk my battleship.
nah.
Don't stick your bear in front of my arrow slot.
I will
Okay.
then put. I kind of want to just because it's 60-foot range. I've got these guys. They won't be moving. Let's make it. Let's make it some fun.
The bears can move. They have 40 feet.
Yeah, no, they're not going to be moving. I'm playing fodder fuel right now.
Alright.
That one can go there.
Why would you do that? The poor soul.
It's not going to move. It's there. It's fodder.
Poor
It's
bear.
literally an inside attack opportunities.
Animal cruelty right there. Animal cruelty.
Poor soul.
Alright. Alright, well, anything else?
And that one can stay there.
If I recall,
And
they
then
get their own initiative, right? Yeah, roll 2 initiatives for them. They have a +0, so don't go wild.
that one rolled an 11, and that one rolled 18. So that's. I'll let you choose whatever one. Like it doesn't really matter.
There you go. They're in. Alright, anything else for Thorian?
Then I'm going to extra attack.
That wasn't an attack action. You have to take an attack action to extra attack.
All right, fuck yeah. Well, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Alrighty, then that brings us to
Yeah.
Rock.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna yell to Thorian, "Are you hurt?"
I'm okay. Just thumb up.
Okay, then I will use. I'll cast a first level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Let me see what I can. Here,
Just
9. Not
running
great.
through them spells, huh?
What else am I supposed to do?
No,
What
it's
else
fine.
am I supposed to
No,
do?
you're good. You're good.
And then I will use shit. I didn't mean to type that there. +9 in that box. And then I guess I will use bonus action and pop one of my other scroll of of uh healing word
Okay.
on. I guess you're having Mel back off because she's not here, so you don't want her to die. So I guess I can safely give that to myself as well.
Yeah, I mean, she'll move forward if y'all are fighting from here, or
Wow.
it seemed like y'all were gonna all come in here and like close doors. I
Damn
don't
it.
know. I was just trying to let Mel
I
do
keep
what y'all were saying.
I keep rolling garbage on all my heals. But another 6
We
anyways.
do have potions. We gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a potion too. I know I'm hanging
Mhm.
on to that. Anyways, that'll be probably my turn.
All right. It is bear up top.
Bear,
Or
bearing, the bearing,
all
fucking
right.
spike rope turn. So, +6 to hit and one at both. Alright. So the bear will attack the dude right in front of him.
This one.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Fuck.
can't hear you.
I can hear him.
Thank
I
you.
can hear him.
Can hear everybody just fine.
Yep.
Can you hear?
Can you hear
Thor,
us, KJ?
Yeah.
The only one
Thorian, can
But
I
you
say
can't.
something?
has no sound.
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear him now? Can you, oh no, there. I think.
She, I don't think she could
Yeah.
hear. Can you hear us now, KJ?
Hello.
Did
Hello.
you turn the volume down on your computer or
The
something?
Discord just
I did.
randomly put your settings to default. Let's see.
Let's
I know,
see.
like I'm always using Discord on my phone, and I put it in my pocket once, and like had accidentally turned the sound down all the way, and I thought like my Discord was broken for like 10 minutes.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
I was gonna wait till the end of the round, but y'all wanna?
Yeah,
Well,
we could take a quick
let's.
break. I could always go for a smoke.
I
Always
mean,
happy to smoke.
Remember, it's Bear's turn.
Bears.
well, it's a lot of. Their turn is until wait. Oh yeah, way down the line next round. We can probably keep it. Oh, keep it rolling.
That one bear still got to do is 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's just roll to the end of this turn order, and then we will circle back, or we'll take that 5. So, go ahead and do your 2 attacks.
So this one's gonna make a bite. It's gonna do a bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
16
a
is gonna
16,
it hits. Go ahead and do your second attack.
and then just do the second. All right. I'll just see if I can just. I'll get rid of the roll a bit. And dirty 20.
All right, they both hit. So that's a D8 plus 2D6 plus 8 for the whole damage.
So 1d8 plus
2D6
2d6
plus
plus
8.
8.
It's like the damage Lara does with one arrow.
1d8 plus 2d6 plus 8. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is enough. Yeah, you guys just see the bear from a distance. You just hear the roars as this thing bites this guy, and then while holding him still with his jaws, he's just clawing this dude right in the chest, and he digs enough, and the guy just falls from the wounds.
See, bear doing work, guys.
Just a chunk of meat in the bear's mouth still as he just. Anything else? Fair savage bear.
No, but the bear is staying there.
That one is going to hold action. This one is next to the bear, and he did not like what he saw. So he is going to attack the bear with his war pick. And that is all. That is only going to be a 9, which I don't think it's the bear, even though the bear is like crazy easy to hit. Alright,
11. No, it doesn't hit.
yeah. Let me see something real quick before I decide that.
Kind of funny. The baddie has better stats than me, except for the intelligence. Nah.
Can I get a sound check real quick?
There we
Yo.
go. Hey Laura, how you doing?
Okay. All right. I dropped out for a minute. I had some. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Discord, I guess.
Yeah, we noticed. That was crazy.
Mm.
But alright, yeah. So no. Uh, this will give him advantage as he pops into existence with a swing of his war pick. I believe the swing is actually made with the invisibility, and it's when he makes contact that the invisibility is dropped. But that's what he's doing. And that is, wow, unfortunate. That is only an 8.
Does not hit.
This lizard is going to slowly go back 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 10.
They don't pay us enough for this, guys. Let's get out of here.
All the masters are no longer around them. They don't know what to do. They take orders. They're silly lizards. But the big Dwargar is gonna go for Thorian. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Thorian it is. So Thorian, this one's gonna swing its war pick at you, and that is 17 to hit. I don't think that hits
That
though.
does not hit.
All right, and he just barely misses with his war pick. 5, 10. Throws his javelin at the bear. And that is a 15, which does hit the bear.
That would hit, yeah.
Alright, that is going to be 5, 7 damage to the bear.
For so that would put it down to what? Fucking 27.
You can just hit the green circle and hit -7.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you can do that. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Hey, you over here doing math. You just hit -7.
You know how long I've been doing math for in this game?
Quiv, you are up.
Cool. Okay. The first thing I want to do, I mean, when you talked about, the lizards not having masters, I kind of got interested. But I think I
You'll
want
never
to.
ride the lizards.
Yeah, that might have to be the strategy. Wait, let me just. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe I really am interested if Fior's still in there. So I want to check if he can help us out. So I'm gonna walk to him. And then I open the door and
You see some of the clothing on the ground shuffle as you walk in.
oh, so okay. And then as I like try to approach. Wait, so he's changing, right?
No, the
Um.
clothes that are on the ground, you see some of it shuffle around
Oh,
as you
okay. So
come
it's
in.
all. Oh, all right. So he's just not in there, I guess. All right, then I'm just gonna get back out. So that was like 20 feet of movement,
Okay.
and I guess I wasted my turn. But I will now regain my my key points by using my Dragonhide belt ability. Which is equal to the roll of your martial arts die, which is 6, right?
I think you have. Don't you have to be in a break?
Oh, if I do, then I'll just
I'm
do.
double checking it around. While wearing
Hmm,
this, you gain a bonus. The bonus is determined. In addition, you can use an action to regain key points. Equal to your roll of your martial die, which your martial die is a d6. Can't use it again until done, so equal to a roll. So yeah, you gotta roll your d6, and you'll regain that many key points.
okay. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that is actually really funny.
All right, you
Awesome.
are refilled. Fresh,
I'm
fresh
all
set of key
good.
points. All right, that is a solid action. All right, anything else?
No.
Alright, if not, he is not gonna move, and that brings us to the other bear. The other bear is around.
Mr. Bear is very aggressive. um, he's just going, yeah, he's going multi-attack, obviously. Nat
Oh,
20 on that one.
No way.
go ahead,
Yes.
go ahead
That is
and
Death
insane.
bears.
go ahead and 2d8 plus 8. That's crazy.
I'll roll the second attack first, so I know. And that
Those
one,
bears are awesome.
23 also.
that one.
These are crazy rolls, really. Do the
So,
2d8 plus 8 first, please, for the bite.
so 2d8 plus 8.
21. So the bite alone would have been enough. So the bite, you would see he basically gets him right in the throat and then just rips it out. And this guy falls.
Um,
The other attack, who's he going to?
the bear can't end on my turn. Can, curiosity, can I attack? Like, it can't phase on me and then move back, inciting an attack of opportunity, can it? Because I
Um,
know you can't. I know you
he's
can't.
20 feet up. What do you mean?
No, on the dwargo in front of me.
The one that you just killed?
No, the little dude.
It's not your turn, Thorian. It's the bear's turn.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
confused. What
well,
are you asking?
I'm asking if the bear can move down,
Well, yeah.
uh, and then go on top of me,
Okay.
attack, and then incite the attack of opportunity, having to be can't be on the same space as me, move back.
Oh, yeah. It will trigger opportunity attack, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
yeah. He
yeah,
can do that if you're asking. He can't. Yeah, he can.
yeah,
Just
I can.
show me the route. Show me the move.
So, like there,
Hmm.
there.
Okay. I need a 2d4 for the bear. He was touching the spike growth when he left.
Uh,
The
um,
23 that you already rolled does hit, and so that is going to be 2d6 plus 4 for this guy. That's going to get the claw attack damage.
so, so 2d6 plus 4. Halara's got to roll the
Hmm.
bark growth.
Yeah, that'd be a 5.
13 damage to the Dwargar. The bear took 5 damage leaving the spike growth, and when he
And then it's
takes
gonna
that, yeah,
he's gonna have to go back, take another spark growth, and then attack.
well, there's no spike growth on that movement, but the opportunity attack is a 21.
And that's gonna hit him. Yes.
So the damage should be d8s. That is max damage, so that is 10 damage.
So minus 10.
Gets a solid impact on them.
Hey, these bears are doing work. Don't
No one's
stop
saying they're not.
killing my work.
This one's gonna take the one step forward. I need a 2d4 for that Dwargar, but he is going to swing his war pick at this bear, and that is a, it's a bear, so it probably still hits.
11 in this
15.
mid. Yeah, hits.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. And he's enlarged, so it's a little more damage. That is 10. He didn't roll as well, but enough to get the max of the single damage. So a 10 damage to the bear. What was the
Yeah.
second 2d4, Lara, for this Dwargar?
Oh, it's second D4 for the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought the bear wasn't in the spike growth, but okay.
The bear is, I've always ruled it that if it's touching the square, it counts.
Okay. 5.
5 for the Dwargar up top. Alright. And that's his turn. Alright, you guys will see. You will see this lizard leap down to land on top of the bear. That is.
No.
There's a 16 on the die, so
It
this
is.
lizard's gonna land on top of the bear. No. Um.
It's
That
it's
was just
mounted
demonstrating.
bear.
But okay, so the lizard's gonna land on the bear. That will be. You messed up my dice. Okay. That will be. Um. 5 damage to the bear as the lizard lands on him. The lizard will take. Well, the lizard will go 5 feet up the wall. Well, I guess 10 feet up the wall so that it's standing over the bear. And meanwhile, I don't know how I'm gonna show that. I'm just gonna put him right here. There we go.
Being
This.
that it's just gone up, would that does the bear get a opportunity of attack or no?
He's still within 5 feet of the bear. He's just on the wall, technically 10 feet up, because the bear is about 10 feet
A
as well.
large beast,
So,
yeah.
but a Dorgar will suddenly appear as it's swinging at you, Thorian, and that is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
All right,
Oh,
and that is this guy over
I'll
here.
have to
This is
roll.
gonna be max damage 10. They keep getting 10 on their dice regardless.
7.
7. Your heavy armor, yeah. So 7 damage will be taken as the war pick of his will make contact, clanging against you.
And since these bears, I believe, are concentration,
They're not.
they are not. All right.
If you were holding the spell yourself, yes, but the charm casted it, so you don't have
All
concentration
right.
on it. So
Wait.
yeah, good news for you. 5, 10. Another surprising visit from a Dorgar. This one is gonna go for the bear.
Brand, you need to change that cologne out. It apparently attracts Dorgars.
That is a 21. Obviously hits the bear.
It's yeah.
And that is 9 damage. Did not max this time. Look at that.
The bear's still kicking.
I would imagine
Barely.
Mel would 5, 10, 15
Literally.
with advantage. Swing the great axe, 2d20. And that is good thing she had advantage. Someone's hogging up all the nat 20s. It's them bears. But that is 11 plus 6, so 17. A 17 does hit the Dwargar, and so that will be 1d12 plus 4. And then add 2 to that, max damage, so total of 18 to the Dwargar as the Great Axe pretty much smacks and slightly digs into the back of this Undermountain Dwarf. Brings us to this big guy. He doesn't want to move in the spike growth, so he will. Disadvantage either way. I think he's gonna go for this bear.
Ow.
So disadvantage, but that is still. Ooh, that's actually not bad. It's 12 on the die. So I believe that hits. Alright, so his javelin will deal 7. Right, 7? 7 damage.
Bear dead.
And that will be a final impact. As the javelin impacts into the bear, it will literally poof out of existence and the javelin will clatter onto the ground. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright.
Go to your kennel.
That's what they be do. Lizards are good with instruction, but everyone just ran off. This guy's gonna just throw a javelin at the bear. Good old nat 1. Perfect. And that was without disadvantage. That's crazy. It says he's gonna knock a weapon, so he will knock the war pick out of this guy's hand, and it will clatter and fall into the lava with a little bloop. He's
He
just gonna
lost his weapon.
he's just gonna hand his own war pick to the guy, so now he's the one that doesn't have a war pick.
That was my great granddaddy's war pick.
The lizard finally gets a turn, and it's just going to bite. That's all it can do. So that is with advantage. 14. I don't think that hits you, Thorian.
No. No, it does not.
Alright, that brings this guy. 5, 10, 15. Nope, he won't be able to make that, so he'll just go here. And he'll throw the javelin at the bear, disadvantaged. That is 9, not gonna hit.
That's not hit.
They got really bad long range accuracy.
Oh, no, right.
Lara, you're up.
Okay. Are we gonna take a break at the top of the turn,
Mm,
or no?
it is the top of the turn.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take a 5,
Mhm.
and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Alright, right on y'all are.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
Anytime.
Buzzo? Rock?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Alright.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright then, Laura, you're up.
Alrighty, I transfer my hunter's mark to this guy here, the guy next
Fair
to the
enough.
lava,
Yep, fair enough.
and then attack him with the moonbow. Or try to anyway.
Yeah, you can do that through the little archway there.
Uh, 26 to hit.
26 absolutely hits.
Ready? 25 damage.
Wow. So you release a headshot from the distance. And this guy's gonna fall in front of the lava, not falling into it.
Aw.
Okay, so he is down.
Absolutely.
I can't transfer my hunter's mark because that's another bonus action. I've already used that, so I'll just attack regular attack on this guy.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Okie dokie then. I will step back. So I'm not in front of the split anymore and end my turn.
Fair enough. Thorian, you're surrounded, and you're up.
I am surrounded, but I still have my one bear left. He is our Lord and Savior.
Well, those
Um,
bears have done the Lord's work today.
They have. I mean, for two bears, they've wiped out two people.
Yeah, they're doing great work up there.
I will. Seeing that these guys have popped up right in front of me, even though I would clearly have advantage on the one behind me, I'm going to attack the one that's in front of me. Let's see if I can.
Alright.
I will. If this hits, I'm gonna divine smite.
Alright.
But I'm just going. I should fucking get a copy and paste system going when shit like this is happening.
No doubt.
What
Oh.
the?
10 is not gonna do it.
It's not gonna hit.
Yeah, you're
What if, hang on, what if I add a +10 to him with my War God's Blessing?
You can add a 10 to it?
Yeah, War God's Blessing. I saw his roll, you said that it missed straight away, but I should be able to add it still. I mean, it says before you
Did you
say
have
whether
a
it
I
attacks
thought you
hits
had.
or misses.
I thought you used your child abilities. You still have one?
Yeah, I still have my one from the amulet.
Ah, the amulet. 6th level. 30 feet from you. As a reaction, plus 10 bonus to the roll using a channel ability. Choice.
That turns it
calculates the
dirty
roll
20.
Before I say if the attack hits or not.
You said really fast though, and I was already thinking about it.
I only pause if there's like an option, but yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
even know. Then yeah, sure, we can add 10 to it, which makes it a 20.
All right.
So that
Yeah.
that
Let's
does
go.
it. You
Blessings of Tempest.
mid swing, you feel your sword get like adjusted, and it makes contact with the Dwargarb. Go ahead and do your damage.
So it'll be 3d8 plus 7. Roll 3d8 plus 7. Go and roll high.
22
20.
damage. That would be a grievous slash to the Dwargar's chest. leaving it somewhat open and exposed. He is weakened and limped over, but he is still up.
Still up. Um, being that what I will do, I've just smited. I will then channel divinity into inspiring smite. Immediately after I deal damage with my divine smite, um, you can channel your divinity as a bonus action.
Hmm.
I'll use that as a bonus action.
Okay, I believe that
Uh,
heals, right?
yeah, so temporary hit points to a creature of my choice. That includes you of 2d8 plus your level in class. So I'll do that. I'll do the bonus act like after this. I will, seeing that he's limped over, I'm going to just try to finish him off just to get him out of here.
Sure, but real quick,
Run.
do the 2d8 plus 6 for us.
So 2d8 plus
So
10,
you have 10 points that you can divide up between
10
any of your
temp.
people. So
Yeah.
whoever you want to give them to.
Um, being that I know that Rogue has been walloped quite a lot, I'm just going to look at Rogue and I'm just going to be like, here, Rogue. And just, I will like put 10 temp hit points
Yeah,
onto
give him all
him.
10. All right.
Yeah, I'm just
Nice.
going to give him all 10. He's our
Okay.
healer. We need him.
All right. You feel a bit of a blessing on you, Rolk, and yeah, you got your 10 temp.
Yes.
10d20 plus 7. Then extra attack on the one that's limped over. Oh yeah, that one hits him. Um,
Yeah,
so
23
then
hits. Go ahead.
yeah, so I just 1d8 plus 7.
Mhm.
1d8 plus 7.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say that you bring your sword back through the same gash you just left out, and you finish ripping his chest open, so he falls to the ground. Anything else?
Um,
Nice.
uh, I don't know whether to risk the attack because I know what's going to happen. That lizard, it's going to fucking come down on top of me.
Try
um,
tame it. Try to tame it, trust me.
no, it's up on the wall.
Uh,
Uh, it's 10 feet up, I believe.
Mhm.
Um, I
Is that thing 10
would
feet up?
Yeah, it's 10
since it's
feet up the wall.
Okay.
It's not in front of the door.
since it's up
Oh,
the wall, would me being moving right below it, like in the
Yeah.
door, because I imagine that's the doorway where the other one is.
Yeah.
Would that count as be sharing a space with it, or
No, because it's
no?
up. It's up. So.
Yeah. Well, then I'm going to move there,
Mhm.
risking the attack of opportunity.
From the one door guard, which yes.
Yeah,
That is 19.
that hits.
All right. That door guard is going to deal. Oof. Only 3 damage.
Oh, I take no damage.
Yeah. No damage. Anything else?
um, that's it.
All right, Rock, you're up.
okay. So I was gonna try to move. I can move through Thorian, right? Like if I was
Yeah.
going up
Yeah.
to here, say.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will go up to here so that I can target this guy with advantage with my war pick.
Okay.
It's
Fair
temp
enough.
HP. They giving me confidence.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's 18
18 does hit. Yes.
and 11 damage on that one.
Alright, 11 damage is going to be enough for it to be a fatal hit with the war pick straight to the guy's skull. He's going to fall.
Yeah, it'll be like a side swipe with the blunt end and just kind of crushing his skull into the wall, and then just swinging the war pick around my head. I will use my war priest feature and make a bonus action attack against this guy.
Fair enough.
13 though.
13 does not hit.
Okay, and then I'll just take a little spot of movement and take one step backwards.
Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, that brings us to the bear for Thorian.
Let's hope the bear's still doing God's work for us. This bear is just going to attack the one that's right in front of it with its bite attack.
Fair enough.
16.
16 does hit.
And I'll just roll to see if the claw attack will hit as well. I should have just done 2 d20s, but
That's alright.
20 plus 6. 14 probably doesn't.
14 does not.
So it's going to take the bite 1d8 plus 4. 1d. 1d. And it rolled minimal damage. 5 damage.
The bear goes further to chomp, but this guy saw what happened last time, so he kind of leans back, and the bear just kind of gets a nibble on him, but not a full bite.
He's kind of scared of the bear, at least. He knows what's happening. That's it for the bear.
Alright. This guy... I think he would go invisible. Alright. This guy up top here, let's see. 5, 10, 15. I think that puts him within 20. Yeah. No disadvantage on this javelin throw. Yet he still gets a nat 1. That's insane.
My God.
It's insane for this guy. And yeah, his javelin flies right past the bear, crashes directly into the wall, and you just see that javelin just splinter into pieces.
Go bear!
That's ridiculous.
That bear's been a fucking tank, bro.
Yes.
Quiv, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just walk up to like the lizard. Or not since he's 10 foot up, right?
The lizard's 10 foot up, yeah.
Can I kinda jump on him?
5, 10.
And then try to use animal handling to like tame him.
Well, you just went 20 feet, so I mean, I guess you got the movement to do that. But
Technically, he can fly up to
it'd
it.
have to.
Oh yeah, I could
Yeah.
do that.
It would still have to be a grapple check. So, let's see. Grapples are, to remind you, it'll be your athletics check against my athletics or acrobatics check choice. Let me check the lizard. We're gonna make it an athletics as well.
Mhm.
And that is an 18 total.
Okay, let me roll.
Come on, Quiv. I've never
18
won
is
this.
kind of 18 is kind of too much. Hey, wait. Okay, please roll 20. No!
Ah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, your athletics plus 3. So with a 17, just slightly under, this thing's, as you try to saddle it, grapple onto it, it's gonna wiggle and throw you off.
Oh,
You're 10 feet up, so that will be 2 fall damage as you fall back onto the ground. And since you're out of movement, you will not be able to stand back up yet. Anything else?
Wait, I'm not prone, right?
Yeah, he fell.
Oh, I am prone.
Yeah.
Wait, so do I really have 0 like walking speed, or do I have some remaining left?
You
because
You use
with
30, and
the
it
thing is with
takes half
with
the.
with
Oh wait, hold on.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it takes half.
I'm a drunkard, so I have tipsy sway. So if I'm prone, I can use 5 feet to get up.
What? Tipsy sway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, no,
right.
no, not tipsy sway.
The
Sorry.
drunken matcher thing. Yeah.
Not tipsy sway. It's let me just check it again.
Yeah, it is tipsy sway because you get leap to your
Oh,
feet. It only takes 5 movement to stand up. That is
yeah,
correct.
That's fucking awesome.
yeah. I guess
Oh,
we're up.
oh, and don't forget, whenever a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use a key
Mm-hmm.
point as a reaction to attack to cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice other than the attacker that you can see within 5 feet of you. So there's that too. But yeah, I guess you could stand up. You only use 30 feet. You have 45 total, so you use 5 feet to stand back up. You have 10 left.
All
You
right.
you did use
Can
your
I?
action on the grapple, but
Yeah, true. I mean, can I use my bonus action unarmed strike? I don't know, like headbutt him while he's in the air and I like fly up. Or does that not make any sense?
hmm, do it with disadvantage. I'll allow that. Sure.
Okay, so that's gonna be it. Ooh, that's a +6, right? The 1d20 +6.
Yeah, it would be
Two D
plus
20
six.
plus 6 take the lower
Yeah,
number.
2d20 plus, yeah, taking the lower one.
Oh,
So
that's
that's a
unfortunate.
14. No, yeah, it's 14. That does hit the lizard.
Cool. And then that's 2d6 +3, right?
Should be, yeah, 2d6 plus 3, yeah.
13.
13.
I'm
Alright.
not.
And you said you headbutt
I'm.
it with your head?
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
because I only can go up 10 feet because that's all I have left.
Alright, then I would, then yeah. When you headbutt it, you're gonna hear a crack as its skull is going to crack, and it's going to die from the impact of that, falling and
Gee,
slamming onto the ground.
Nice.
nobody beats me.
Give him a nice fighting
Nobody
down.
will best me.
Is that it for Quiv?
Yeah,
All these
I think
acrobatics.
that's
Uh, he's gonna hold off. That one in front of the bear is going to attempt to attack it with a war pick, and that is 18 on the die. And so that will be 8 total. 8 damage to the bear. Mel, seeing the place is somewhat cleared out, is gonna 5, 10. Any range options? She got javelins. 5, 10. Oh, why hasn't this guy had a turn in a minute? Up top. Is he not in the turn order?
I
doesn't look
thought he
like it.
was not going to attack us because he was an ally of Moose Guard. Is that why I thought he wasn't attacking us? Because he did
Yeah,
identify as one.
I think he's just not in the turn
Yeah.
order. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Well, there's
don't
that
think you
too.
ever added him. I don't think you ever added him to the turn order because he never got big. He never attacked. He went and hid in the corner over
Well,
there and never moved again.
he's been big,
Yeah.
but I'll just
Yeah, I thought that's why he wasn't attacking us. I was about ready to give him this huge pass. I was like, cool, he's an ally.
Alright, go back to Mel though. There we go. I'll just give him a 1, and then I'll just throw 2 javelins on his turn. Um, anyways, Mel. I think she'll throw javelins too. 5, 15, right there, and 2 javelins. No, she doesn't have extra attack. 1 javelin, 1d20. 3 plus is not gonna hit, so throws a javelin up and it just flies over top, overestimating the building. This guy isn't gonna move, but he's gonna throw a javelin at the bear. Disadvantage. That is 11.
Meats.
Alright, then that will be. Ooh, that is 13 damage.
Bear poops from existed.
Bear no more. Once again, you guys see a javelin impale into the bear, and it will poof, and the javelin will clatter onto the ground.
Farewell, brave bear.
At least they're all in front of your arrow slit, which is a good thing, Alara, instead of all around the lava.
Yeah.
That bear rounded them up in that area for you.
Oh yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
one, this one
Yeah.
can
Doing the
hit
spike growth from the
Mel.
bear, that was nice.
Yeah. This one's gonna throw disadvantage to Melano, another javelin. That is a 12. Does not hit Mel. This one's gonna 5, 10, 15. Oh, good acrobatics. And it's gonna leap over 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's gonna stop there because I used dash. And then this guy up top is just gonna throw 2 javelins because he's missed a turn or two. And both going for Mel. We got a 19 and a 23, so they're both gonna hit Mel. So that will be 9. Bring that down to 5. Half that again. 3 with 2 for Rock.
Okay.
And then the other one is 9 again. So another 2 for Rock, another 3 for Mel.
Okay.
Alright, that brings us to Lara.
Put back in front of my arrow slit. I love this thing. And then I'm gonna take aim at this guy right here.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
I can't even get you to drop the spike rope.
Is
What was it? It cut
a
off.
17 hit?
17 does hit.
Alright. Oh, and I moved my hunter's mark too.
Alright, there you go. I'll allow it, but got
I was
close.
thinking,
Almost forgot it.
18 damage.
18.
Mhm.
As usual. A nice little headshot to finish off another one.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Alright, I'm gonna take aim at this guy right up here. Obviously, I can't move the hunter's mark, but I'll take aim.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Thanks. 14 damage.
14 damage. This one will be a body shot, but it will do a solid impact on him. Will that be all?
Yep, I move back over and end my turn.
Alright, Thorian, you are up.
I'm seeing you move the lizards. I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was gonna be at the top of the round there.
Yeah. Question: are you able to push enlarged creatures?
I don't think the shove actions for larger creatures. Let me double check that. You can make a special attack, shove a creature like a prone, push it away from you. Does it matter the size though? Let me get this. Target must be no more than one size larger than you. So yes, you can shove anyone here.
I can shove.
Yep, it'll be 5.
Um,
It'll be 5 foot.
I'm just debating whether it's worth shoving old mate into trying to shove him into the spike growth. Yeah, otherwise I would have went for the lava, but you know, I think I'd just be better off just going in for try to get 2 attacks off one and then so 5, 10, 15, 20. Um.
You would bump into something.
Oh, nice.
Invisible man.
So you'll have to right there.
It
You
happened right there.
well no, you would have yeah. I moved you back because you would have bumped into someone
Ah.
if you kept going.
All right. Big guy or little guy? I think I kind of want to try to take out the one that we can't see now. I will.
All right, it's still at disadvantage even though you know he's there.
Yeah, true. I've already said it. I'll just accept my. So I'm going to make a attack at the one that I bumped into.
Yeah, just a disadvantage
20,
attack. There you go.
20 plus 7.
So that is
Um,
13. The 13 is gonna miss.
would have been yeah, 13. Yeah, it's going to miss. Well, then being I've missed that one, I'm going to then try and swing at the one that I can see.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Mm, Better chances. Um,
22 absolutely hits. Go ahead and do your damage. D8 plus 7.
yeah, 1D. Fuck, what do I do there? Hey, I'm fat fingering shit. All right, there we are. Oh, max damage
Nice.
on him.
15. Nice.
Um,
Um,
then
and just a note for future, you should be doing plus 8 to your attack rolls. I was just looking at your sheet and I don't think we had the
plus
plus 1 there. So yeah, but it doesn't change the fact 14 still would
yeah,
miss. So, but 15 damage, very solid.
yeah.
All right.
And then as imagine the way that it works with you. All right, I'm going to verify this because I know some people do this. When drinking potions, you can use an action to get the full effect, or you can use a bonus action to roll for.
Yeah, that's the rule I use.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use a bonus action to drink my standard health potion.
All right. You bring your sword down through some air. You bring it back up, doing a solid gash through the stomach of the Dwargar in front of you. But and meanwhile you're drinking the potion. Roll the
So
saving
it,
spell. 2d4 plus 2.
so 2d4.
Because you're using the standard one, right?
Yeah, the standard. Yeah.
All right.
The one that you gave me when we made the character.
Way back then.
Uh,
5 health for
so
Thor. Thorian.
5. A bit of healing, always appreciated.
And that will
All
bring
right.
us to Rock.
Hey, guess I'll come forward a step and I'll use a bonus action healing word on Melano. I think she's taken a bit of hits. There you go, 7 hit points she can have back. Then I'll use an action and toll the dead on the guy up here. It's a wisdom 17. Has he taken damage?
That one he has. And what was the
Yeah,
health you
so the
gave? 7
2d12.
to Mel?
7 to Mel, yeah.
Alright.
And then a 17
Alright.
wisdom save from that
And the
guy,
wisdom
and I'll
save
roll my 2d12.
is. You're not going to believe this. It's a 2 on the die.
And save.
It's a 2.
Oh, well then I'll take 19 tolling necrotic damages. So like goes bong, and
You
his
said,
ears will
ni-
start
you said
bleeding.
19? Ooh,
Yeah, 19
this
damage.
guy's he's gonna have a migraine that causes an aneurysm from that, and he's gonna
Yeah.
collapse.
You
Nice.
see just blood start pouring out of his ears and his eyeballs, and it'll just collapse in a heap. And
Alright.
Ralk will just yell, Tempest! And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. We're gonna hold. Despite the opportunity. Well, no, he's gonna take the opportunity you just gave him. So this guy is gonna thwack at you with advantage from invisibility. And that is a 23.
Hits.
Alright, Thorian. That's gonna be 10 damage.
7 damage.
And then he's going to 5, 10,
Uh,
15,
uh,
20.
I would react with trying to hit him
Go ahead.
with 1d. Okay, do that roll. 1d20 plus 8, you said?
Yeah.
I am losing my.
Yeah. It's a D20 plus 8.
Alright, my sheet still says plus 7, so I'll have to fix that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You just roll a
Yeah,
D20. We'll just add 8 to it. All right. 18
yeah.
does hit.
8.
Go ahead and do your D8 plus 7. Might have been a bad call to retreat.
1d8 plus 7. Come on, big damage. Yes!
15. He would have turned to start running, and you would have got a rather carving slash from the top of his shoulder, and then carved partially down through his chest. And he won't even make it one step before he falls dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Holy, these rolls have been crazy.
This guy is going to drop his enlarge, and he is going to go invisible.
Oh no.
Ah, yeah, we're making a retreat.
Good run.
Quiv, you are up.
Alright, so I'm just gonna attack the Wagar over here.
Alright.
2 unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Okay.
Alright, the 9
Okay.
is going to miss, but the 19 does hit.
So that's 2d6 plus 3, which is 12 damage.
12 damage. That is a critical, or rather a fatal punch straight to the face. And he is going to shrink and die.
Cool. And I think, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. Alright. Mel, I guess we'll just throw a javelin straight forward. Disadvantage. 2d20. A 16 plus is gonna hit. So Mel's thing is gonna be 2d. Or sorry, 1d6 plus 5. And check one thing. Okay. 7 damage. Alright, that javelin makes contact, and then 10, 15, 20. Alright, this one is going to shrink as well, and then go invisible. And if you can believe it, this one's gonna follow suit with the other two.
Holy shit.
We won? Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
Laura,
there's still
Unscathed.
running away.
you're technically up. What would you like to do?
Yep. Let's see if we can find some of these invisible guys, maybe. This guy was here. 20. I'm gonna shoot right here, just blindly.
Which spot exactly?
Right here.
Okay. It's still a disadvantage because you don't see nothing, but go for it.
But a 20 and a 1. Right, anything, I'd probably
Ooh,
do
I
something to
got
myself.
like on that one, yeah. Let me get a D6.
6.
6. That is. Where are you at?
I believe I
There you
split it between a 20 and I got 1.
I would say that when you set up your longbow, you kind of clipped your short sword that you had, the not the silvered one, the regular one. And when you let it through, it kind of gets jammed in the socket, and it's gonna kind of bend. So now your short sword has like a bow to it.
I jammed the sword in the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like like whenever you pulled it, you accidentally got like the hilt, and when you and you were going too fast to stop it, and you launched it straight in. You have a
Yeah, but
magic
I'm
bow
not
that can.
launching the short sword. I shot with the bow. I don't. Okay. I mean, I'll take it,
I
but
mean,
I don't.
it says break weapon, and I'm not gonna break your bow, so
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna.
Cool.
I'm
All
not
right. Yeah, I'll take
gonna
it.
so,
I'll take it. And with that, I'll back up 10,
I was hoping you were gonna have a
5.
dagger so I could do that more realistically, but we'll take it.
I'll just go up to this entrance here. I thought I did have a dagger. Do I not?
I
Yeah, I have
don't.
a dagger.
Do you have a dagger? I don't have it
Hmm?
on your sheet. Did you not sell them?
No, I didn't sell it. I have a dagger.
Hmm. All right. Well, then the dagger is what would have been, because that is
Okay.
more plausible.
Yeah, you would have that on your hip. That I could see. I was like, how do you get the short sword from?
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
I guess the short sword, but yeah. All right, so you have a bent dagger.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Thorian, you are up.
Um,
Oh,
I'm just not.
it was another round, so 5.
Yeah, I know it's another round, but I don't really want to move from the party, so I'm just gonna sort of just end turn.
Rock,
I don't want to
anything?
go explore too far.
Anything from you, Rock?
Yes. Yes. I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll walk to here.
Oh, great.
Oh,
That is 5, 10, 20. I need 8d4 for Rock.
Yo!
Oh, is there spike growth there? I don't see it anymore. I
You
don't
don't
see
see
the
the yellow
circle.
circle?
I thought it was gone. No, I do not. I won't do that if there's a spike growth there. I thought it was down.
How do
I
you
don't see the
not
circle anymore.
see it? I don't even.
I don't know, but here, let me show you my screen for a sec. I'll take a
It's alright.
screen. I'll take a
I put it on
because
GM and
I
I
don't.
put it back on
Dropped for me
token.
too. Oh, now it's back up.
Yeah, I put it to
Mhm.
GM and
Here.
I put it to token. Do you see it now?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I do. Yeah, I wouldn't have walked in there if I'd have seen it.
Okay, well then
100%.
I'll put you. I'll put you back. I'll say that it was a technical issue. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
growth. It's still there.
I will show you in the Icewind Dale chat. This is what I had seen. So nothing. Um,
yeah.
okay. Well
Fair
then,
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I guess nothing. I guess I'll end my turn
All right.
because I don't know what to do with the spike growth there, and I was gonna go up and start pumping words of radiance around, but I don't think I
I
It
should.
goes a long way.
think okay. I might gust of wind in case like I can hear them kind of like getting shoved or whatever. But it's gonna push them away a bit, but I think it's the best option to do here.
Where are you doing against the wind at?
I'm gonna do it. I want to point it to the direction where you see the exit on the top left, or basically the top middle left, or like with the two staircases, but then the entrance, like here.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to point it that direction.
Like up into it or like to the sides?
Wait, I'm just checking if it's like a cone or like what type of.
It's a line. It's a 10-foot line.
Oh, 10-foot line.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a 60-foot line that's 10 foot wide. So
Hmm.
use the measure tool and just like show your line.
Line.
What you would
Yeah.
see is that
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
can see
thanks.
that.
So yeah,
Yeah,
like
honestly, yeah, I think that's solid. I think I'll hit that.
sorry, it doesn't have to come from you. You can like place it like a
Oh,
wall.
Oh, so I can do it in reverse and like push them out?
Well, yeah, the gust of wind can blow whichever direction you want,
Oh.
but
Then I,
the thing is, it's you gotta like you have the range is it is from
mm,
yourself. This is a self. Oh, okay,
mm,
you know what I'm thinking? Wall of wind. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, gust of wind. So from you, 60-foot long, 10-foot wide. So we make this into a beam, and we hit 10, and now it looks like this. So that's 60 foot. So like this, like right here.
I
uh,
can't. I can't see whatever.
me neither.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry. There we go. Like this.
Yeah, but it's pushing to my direction because
So like this, like
I kind of
towards
want the
you.
wind blowing to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let me verify because I was thinking wall of wind. Each creature stretches turn line, straight through. You can change the direction of which the line blasts from you. Yeah, so if you want it coming towards you, that is fine. Um,
This is going to be interesting.
Gust of wind, it's concentration. So let me see if there's a thing I have for it, so we can have that set up here. What do you know? A little more. No, too much. Come on. You're not gonna let me have the middle area? Okay. Well then. That's crazy. That's so sharp. That's like why can't
I
I?
mean, I can move if you want. Like, I still have movement
No,
for the convenience of
no.
the.
If you don't, if that's not how you want it, it's fine.
No, no, it's fine. It's I can just like move here.
All right. So you want it like that?
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, I would want it a bit more to the right, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I'm like, I want it to just be like slightly tilted.
Yeah.
Oh, if you hold
There you
Kind
it.
of
go.
like that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
if you hold. Okay, this is for anyone that does this, mainly Buzzo. If you're tilting something and you want it a specific angle and it locks wrong, it turns out you can hold it how you want it and then hold Alt when you let go, and it'll stay.
yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
that's exactly what I would have wanted. I was still there.
So right here, like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just hold Alt. The same way you would like move a
Nice.
token.
Yeah, the same.
I don't know if you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. Move
you
a
hold
token
Alt,
in
you can
between the
move
grid.
tokens off a grid, right?
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so
Good to know.
yeah, right. I was like, maybe it follows the token rule, and it did. It was like, sweet. All right, cool. So there is your gust of wind. Um, there is other than some of the lava that's kind of splashing towards you now. There doesn't seem to really be any like anything being affected by the gust of wind.
Okay.
But it is 1 minute concentration, so you can hold on to that. Anything you want to do? Anything
No,
else?
nothing else, thanks.
All right. Mel. I mean, I don't know what Mel would do because I mean they're just gonna hang out with Rock and wait, I guess.
I kind of feel like we should sound a retreat, hope pull ourselves up somewhere, and try to not die.
I'm still kind of concerned about that door opening, remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We heard the
Yeah.
sound, but we haven't seen anything, and
Yeah, that's still got me
just want to
stuck.
run away.
Well,
I'm
the
running.
whole place is on alert. I mean, there's no
Oh
doubt.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we kind of just,
Alright.
aggressively
Well,
like
So
with our
declared
approach.
war on them, but
I'm gonna keep the turn
we know.
order thing going. We'll go one by one, but it's more about like movement and like decisions, because we're in this like limbo where like it's not that you're not in combat, but there's no immediate threat, and I don't want y'all to have to
Hmm.
keep moving slow. So you guys can kind of do whatever you want to do, but if there's any event that happens, we're gonna use the turn order. So you
Yeah.
guys can start just kind of roaming or whatever you need to do.
I'd like
From
to shoot
here.
an arrow right here.
Oh, if you want to just start the, what's the spot?
Let's keep Let's keep bombing the area with arrows until we find
Sure.
Right.
Right there,
Uh,
by the
give it
left-hand
a
door.
go. Give it a go. Disadvantage.
God, I hope I don't flipping natural one disadvantage. Ugh. Advantage.
Sorry, how much damage? What was it? Your mic keeps like cutting out when you say a number.
25, 15.
15. Uh,
Mhm.
does not hit.
All right.
All right, if that's it, then Thorian, you're technically up.
I'm just gonna sort of agree with Rolk that, we need to get our bearings, even though he was the one that was straight into
Well,
making all the threat.
thought maybe we would have some allies. All that talking last session, you know. I felt like maybe there should have been some of these guys that were our allies. I guess it was useless to ever have talked to any of these dwarves. That's what Rolf believes now. There will be
We
no
did
point
all
in
agree
talking
to him
to any
doing that,
Durgar.
so
That's
Yeah,
also true. Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I reckon we should just find I agree with finding a place to hole up and sort of like figure out our next move without lingering in that area too long, sort of
At the
thing.
very least, a better defensible position for when they rally the troops and
Yeah.
come after us.
place with the
Hmm,
arrow
I
slit that I
agree.
was in would be nice. That place.
Yeah, well, we do have these rooms here. Like that's a door, right? Like
I'm,
just to the south of Lara, right
I'm
here, right?
thinking like
Is
that the door. I imagine that's a door. That would be a hallway. Probably we should probably see a door there.
do not think we should go into any new
I
areas.
I would say that you see this door and that it is closed. You can see a little pathway right here. Um, Quiv, when you were standing over here, you definitely would have seen the doors over here, and these are the ones that were open.
Hmm.
Yeah, right. Um.
Yeah, I mean we've got at least two or three guys wandering around. I think, at least two.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be coming after us. But if we can get into this room, then there's only the one murder hole. If we set up
Yeah.
watches and put pythons in front of the door to block it, then I don't think they can exactly get us
No.
without us knowing.
That
And we
arrow
might be able
slit makes
to...
a good way to see out too.
That's right. That's right.
Let
So I
them
think we
come.
might
They
be
are
able...
weaklings.
I mean, there's also the square room with the two entrances. If we bar that up, we might be able to get in there, do at least a short
Yeah.
rest. If...
I favor one of these two rooms with the arrow slits. And
Yeah, yeah,
this
you like
has
the
more arrow
idea.
slits, but
I
I
don't think
think,
we should go with more arrow slits. I think the one arrow slit would be best.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. More arrow slits
yeah,
is more opportunity
Hmm.
for them to get us.
yeah,
Here,
exactly.
there would only be the one defense position would be watching out the arrow slit, and we could bar this door, right?
Yep. I mean, my view,
Mm.
anybody shooting into an arrow slit would probably have to roll at disadvantage just because it's an arrow slit. It's very
I
narrow.
think it would be half to 3/4 covers if they could see
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah,
And we can see out. That's the critical thing.
exactly.
But then we've been saying that who's saying that they're not invisible and like they're shooting in.
Well,
it, it
that's the
becomes
thing
flat
though. If
roll.
they're
Yeah,
if they're invisible and shooting in, then we can just shoot straight out and probably hit them.
yeah.
I think that's a good
Definitely,
idea.
I
Hole up
definitely agree.
in the
Certainly.
So I'm definitely gonna say
in
that
the arrow room
this
here.
definitely gonna say that the gust is gone by now because that only gives you
Hmm.
1 minute. Spike has 10 minutes. Are we still holding Spike?
Do you want me to hold it until it dies, guys, just to give us a little more
I would
cover?
say just at least hold it until we're all in the room,
Yeah.
right? Then what would we have to do to bar this door? Like, which way does it open, inward or outward from this room is the real question.
The pocket door it slides. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah.
This is up to Dean.
I would imagine it opens into the room.
Yeah,
So
yeah, most doors would. Okay, that's what I was hoping. So, a couple of pythons in the floor right here, hammer them in so the door cannot actually be physically opened until we remove the pythons, right?
that works for me. You can just do I guess a survival check would make the most sense.
Sure, I'll hammer some
Go for it,
pythons.
Rob.
Not very good. +8
The
at least.
the door is mostly jammed up. So
Yeah,
I mean,
We should
you did good, but it's not the best.
yeah.
at
Okay,
least you didn't
that's
bend
fair.
your dagger shooting a bow.
If I remember right, this is like the weapon storage area, wasn't it,
I
Dean?
was actually just about to double check that for you. So let's see.
I think
We
so.
Yeah, didn't it
are.
have that like an axe that was damaged or something? I
I'm
remember
pretty
that.
sure it had like all the javelin, like some javelins and that type of stuff, and the other room had
Yeah,
clothing.
the other one was shuffled with clothing.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Northwest had the cold weather clothing and show shoes. The room y'all are in, piles of weapons, including 6 war picks, 9 warhammers, a dozen javelins, 10 heavy crossbows, and a nicked great axe that belonged, well, to someone.
No daggers, darn it.
Should now look at think when we think about that great axe, it's just or we just got to look at it as damage.
An honorable weapon. You must hold it
I
in the battle.
I'm while we're inside this room, I'm gonna just pick up um just restock my javelin pile. I'm going to grab 3 javelins and add them into
Yeah, there
like
were a dozen, so there would leave 9 left.
yeah.
Yeah, would Melano pick up any with the ones you used?
Sure. We'll say I think she only threw like 2, so we'll just say she goes her 2 back. So, no effect.
Mhm.
Are we still holding the spike growth?
I mean, I was just gonna hold it until it dropped, but I mean, until it dropped naturally.
Yeah. Are we doing anything else after holding up in this room?
We can
I
long rest
think
here. That would probably not be a good
I
idea,
don't
but
I don't think we can long rest, but we could probably
We
short
can
rest.
short rest.
yeah.
And
I won't
Alright.
get my spell
At
slots
least
back, but
no, me neither,
over to
but at
fight.
least
But
hit
Mm.
points would be nice.
yeah,
Alright. Well, if y'all are
Yes.
gonna take a rest, then at some point this is gonna drop.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think just a short rest, right? Like that way we can keep an eye
yeah.
out the murder hole, see if anything comes in the next hour, if anything turns visible, or if anybody comes banging on the door, we'll fucking kill them.
I don't need
Yeah.
any short rest points. I just lost a temporary hit point, so I'll keep guard, and you all can take the short rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
I will do
Okay.
so.
So we roll. We got 6 hit die, don't we? Just
Yeah,
verifying.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Mel's definitely gonna use, I guess,
I'm gonna.
the bard ones. So, and don't forget to add your con modifier per die.
So it would be. I'm only 13, so one would. So it'd be 1d. So I'll do. I'm gonna use 3 hit dice. So it'd be 3d10 plus 1 or plus 3.
Per die. So, let's see, Thorian. You are +1, so yeah, it's a D10 +1 3 times. So 3D10
I do
plus
get
3.
my channel divinities back on a short rest, which is kind of
Yeah.
nice.
So you guys all together on a short rest. Where's my quick list? We got Quiv. You get all your key points back, and if you'd like,
Mhm.
you can change your dedicated weapon. Rock and Thorian, you get all your you get your channel divinity back. If you used your amulet, you
Yep.
do not get that back yet.
No, not until the long rest.
No,
I used
no,
both mine
I
and my
did.
amulet.
I did not use my amulet yet. I've still got a lot of spell slots, but my spell slots are sort of only good for smiting and hero heroism and that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why you got to get in, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to stay in front,
Oh yeah,
like for a
it
lot
was
of
a
that one.
sprawl. It was a horrible sprawl. I'm happy we
Considering
lived.
you
I mean, you
guys were
guys
in
were.
there and
I was never scared.
Uh, Quiv, would you like to use hit dice?
What do you mean?
So you're taking a short rest, and you
Hmm.
have 6 hit dice. Your hit dice are
Oh,
1d8, and it would be a 1d8 plus 2 every time you use a hit dice. This is a way to heal during a short rest.
Hmm.
So how many of your hit dice would you like to use?
Why don't we say 4?
4d8 plus 8, then
Is that too much?
you can use them all if you wanted to.
Depends on your HP. We can't see your HP.
Yeah, this is a you
Yeah, it depends on
choice.
how weak
So
you are.
No, but
yeah,
I'm just like I'm kind of like concerned in case we take another short rest
yeah.
because I'm assuming those hit points don't transfer like the
The
amount of dice.
the hit dice stays until you take a long rest. So if you use
Hmm.
4 now, you'll have 2 left. So you can go ahead and do 4d8 plus 8, and then you'll
Hmm.
have 2 more hit dice if you guys take another rest.
Cool. 29. Okay, that's fair.
29.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I think you filled back up, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, that goes past limit. So
Yeah, that was a good amount.
cool. All right, you got 2 left. With that, Mel used hers. Rock, are you using any?
Yeah, I used 3. I already rolled it and healed. You can see in the
Oh, that's you
chat.
healed. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, sorry.
That's okay.
But all right,
Just,
yeah.
just already did it as soon as we
Mm.
said we were doing a long rest. I'm like, sweet, roll that
Um,
dice.
so it would probably be very strange, but you guys noticed that no more reinforcements seem to be coming in.
At
That
least no
gives me a
visible
really bad
ones.
feeling.
It feels like they're
Hmm.
all gonna be. It's
At this
either.
point, at this point, I'm not drunk anymore, right? Or maybe am I still like tipsy?
Uh,
Because
with
like with my, am
well,
I drunk?
you have tolerance, so no, you would have lost some points. You're gonna need to
Hmm.
re-drink at this point.
I,
So I'm
I
back to quit.
totally, I totally want a new personality now.
I feel like they either
Mm.
ran and everybody's on Moosgart's sides now, which would be awesome, or everybody ran and got alerted and we're all gonna die.
Yeah, so
Ah, we're doing fine.
either all set up inside that area invisible, or
Yeah.
or they're all gone to the what's the name, and they're setting up a ambush with him, or they're retreating, or gathering around the ice dragon that Quiv mentioned, or whether it was that dragon.
Poking it with spears and pissing it off.
Somebody mentioned dragon. I mean, we can
Uh-oh.
also we can still if no reinforcements are coming, we can probably loot some stuff that's been like on the ground, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should loot all the bodies.
Or maybe we potentially we can talk to those lizards, you know.
Yeah, if you want to go make friends with the lizards, that'd be cool to go riding on a lizard.
Yeah, I mean that would be honesty, yeah. Oh, that would be, plus look, there's 4 for each of us, you know. Rolk and Melano can take one for themselves.
Yeah, you know they're gonna share one.
Exactly.
What?
I thought more of the lizards died than that. Yeah, right. I guess I did stand this block right for ages. Um, what do we so? What do you think our best plan of action would be, guys? Just to go to the open doors, or just go loot everyone? I don't know.
But one, I think we should stick together because we still have 2
Oh
invisible
Mm,
yeah.
guys running around. But
yeah.
I think
Oh yeah.
probably we should check out the store first. I don't know why, I just think so.
I think so.
Um,
Solid intuition.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really care if somebody has a preference for the top bit or the one to the left. I don't, we can do that too. But I don't
I,
know. Maybe
I
it's just because it's
pray
bigger.
I pray to Tyr asking for his guidance. No.
Not yet. In a few levels, maybe.
You fuck no.
I mean, we could leave it to the dice. We could say, assign
Yeah, I
values
know.
to each of the
mhm.
doors and leave it to the dice. It don't matter to me.
Clerics can't
Yeah.
even do that till level 10. That's why I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
The divine intervention or whatever it is, yeah. Do we want to? none of us are a leader, so
Someone's got to make a choice. What y'all want to
What
do
do you
here?
mean none of
yeah.
us are a leader? You want me to lead?
I feel like we're just all pack followers, guys.
Well, when you led, people got vaporized, and then we just got into a massive attack. I'm not sure.
Well, we lived. We decimated their forces. They are nothing against us now. It was a success.
Uh,
We wiped out a heap of them. I will give him that.
Orion still has PTSD from when you vaporized him. I'm just saying.
Well,
Just starts
we were
crawling
chosen.
into a wall.
We were chosen by the gods for this story.
I will give it to you this time, Rolf, that at least we didn't die.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And we won't either. I
That should
don't
be our
even know if
party's
we
motto.
can. I don't
least
even
we
know
didn't
if we
die.
can anymore, Thorian.
We're just got to keep. I guess we're just got to keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
hoping
Lara's idea of the bigger door one over here.
mhm.
the bigger door. What one?
The one on the right there. I mean,
Yep.
The one that Quiv, I imagine, would have said that's open.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, we don't know
well,
the direction that we heard the door close, and we, probably haven't heard anything in the last hour. So I mean, these guys could still be wandering in a room. They could have gone up that hallway we can't see. So I mean, we just gotta pick something and try.
yeah, I know one
I
way to
agree.
find out.
oh, do you want me
The
to take?
hypothesis of fucking around to find out means that we don't have a choice.
Yeah,
If we want to find out, we have to fuck around, you
yeah.
guys.
Do you want me to take point?
Yeah, I think that would be smart. I think you're probably the most heavily armored among us.
Oh,
I agree.
I'll be right behind you.
yeah. Technically, unless they do magical damage, I'm kind of stuffed. No. Um, I'm just going to try. I'm going to wiggle out rocks. Um, was it
Pythons.
whatever Pythons out the
Alright.
door and just start making my way
Yeah, I would say that you could
toward.
do it pretty easily because it was only kind of well set.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was a shitty job.
Um.
Mel's gonna walk behind Rock.
I
Yeah.
think our
I'm going.
boarding bond would be over now too, because it's only for an hour. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm like completely back to Quiv. So I'm just gonna be like very oblivious to whatever happened.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yeah.
you did very well, Destroyer 4000.
What
I like this
happened
new
here?
you. This new you makes me very happy. I'll say to Quiff.
Did I black out again?
What,
Oh
you don't?
no.
You don't remember? You were the most ass-kicking version of yourself I've ever seen.
God, which one was it? Who
You
would
said,
have took a
you
mantle?
said his name was Destroyer 4000, and I wish that he
Ye-
would come back. We might need more Destroyer.
What I want to know is what happened to
Um,
Destroyer 1 through 3,999.
Wow.
honestly, I don't even want to know.
Next minute, he's destroyed 4001. Ah, amount of times he's been drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. We know how often he's been drunk.
Alright,
You
so as
know,
you get to this set of double doors, both of them seem to be open and go all the way through. The sets of double doors that bolted to the walls of this short hallway. You see dozens of black boxes, each one measuring 8 feet tall and 1 foot wide. And they all give off a low hum as you pass through the hallway.
Sounds safe.
That's probably not good.
That doesn't sound.
That sounds very ominous.
hmm.
Yeah. Um.
Laura's gonna pick up a rock. I mean, I assume there's gotta be some kind of
Yeah.
pebble or rock and kind of toss it into the hallway and see what happens. Not hard, just enough to scooch it through somewhere like in this area here.
Yeah, the rock, yeah, it tumbles through the hall, but nothing happens.
Look, it's perfectly safe then.
I'm going to.
Go ahead,
I
Thor.
mean, I can
Uh,
float over it or like
I'm
fly over
going
it.
to grab pull a javelin off my back and just sort of wave it around in front of me, just pressing pressure, like putting pressure along the floor, using it as like sensor. You get what I'm saying? Like a blind man.
Right, you're like
Hmm.
trying to like push the tiles to see if it triggers anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. Um,
Well,
do do I do it, guys?
of
I
course
can
you do it.
look, Thorian. I think I can sneakily dive bomb through the hallway without touching the floor. Maybe, maybe I can get past it and then see if there's any sort of contraption at the end of it that can disable
Dive
anything.
bomb. He's gonna dive bomb through this. I believe in you, Quip.
Maybe you should
Dang.
take a drink first.
You know what? I kind of don't want to die early. You know, my body. I don't want to mess up my body right now. You know, maybe if I do get hit or something happens to me, like after I go through this by dive bombing, I'll consider it. Okay. So
So,
I'm assuming that Quiv can just like fly through this
uh,
with his like
yeah, there's enough room for your wingspan, so yeah. If you wanna fly through, go ahead.
cool, and I'm just gonna fly.
Okay. Nothing happens as you fly through. Quiff, as you land,
Hmm. Oh no. Hmm.
let me give you.
I would let. So I see that the Dwagar they see me back, right?
Yeah, just 1 second. All right. All right. So as for you fly through and land, you'll see the door guard is looking at you from the hallway, and he'll say, "Not so loud. We've already done a lot for y'all. Just get your crew through. The trap's off."
For real? Yo, guys, it's okay. You can come here.
What's that
Everything's
fucking guy?
disabled. Yeah, don't worry. We're safe. No dragons.
um,
He's up here to the north.
Yep.
This is our
They went.
guy.
They went north. Oh, you're probably up
Thanks,
here,
Good.
Quiff.
guys.
All right. I can close that. I need. Where did?
Be like,
Where did I
you
put?
know, I didn't know I could trust a Durgar, but it's good to know that there's at least one good one.
All right.
Hmm.
Alright, so as you
is
There's
it a
guys
always good in
tailored?
everyone.
come up to this room, which I guess I can show you the whole room now.
This is a totally different role compared to last time.
Character develop.
Is it?
Considering you didn't have a bar of moose beards, like sentence, now you're just like, good one.
As you guys walk toward the room, you'll see multiple doors closed, and in this room there are 3 tables that have this like hexagonal style to them, and all 3 of them have a copper keg on top of them. There are braziers heaped with glowing hot coals that provide light and heat to this area, and then there is still that smoky haze that's coming from the forge, but through them you can count all 9 of the doors embedded around the room, and there are 3 door guards in here, 2 of which are sitting at different tables, and one of which is walking back to the room after telling y'all to keep it down and come over.
Follow the doors, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This
This
is
is
where
the
this is the barracks. The fellow door guards sleep behind these doors, but don't worry, we tend to keep the ones that follow Musgarts separate shifts from those that don't. I was
So I
a
take it
monk.
we ran into the ones that don't support Mosgard mostly.
Yeah, I think we took out a lot of the ones that don't. Um,
Yes, we always have
mm,
one of us with the group that stands with that full sunlight. But whenever they saw you and got battle ready, I told them I'd go get back up and sound the alarm. If I didn't do that, then someone else actually would have done that, and then you would have had everyone from the barracks, our hammers, and Sunblight himself on your ass there.
Oh, we owe you a great debt, sir.
Ah, you wanna owe me a debt? Then go take out Sunblight. If you took out his people, then we can't possibly handle the coup that we were working on.
Did he say he can't if we took everyone out, he can't handle the coup?
Yeah,
Doesn't
he
make any
can't
sense.
well, the coup was that they were trying to get the other Dwargars to.
Oh.
Remember, she explained it. They were trying to get the other Dwargars to attack Sunblight so that it doesn't come back to her.
Oh. Oops.
So,
Oh,
It's a stupid political plan. Sturgars are too much deceit.
reputation's all we got here in the Underdark, and we're not about to risk Musgarts for this. We'll leave Sunblight alone and just tell him no if it comes down to it, but if he could be out of the picture, we'd love to never hear from him again.
Well, if he attacks Sunblight, would you back us up?
I can't risk it. If we're a part of it, and we're not fighting for him, and he survives, then that will be the reputation of not just us, but Musgarts.
Then you just keep everything you can off of our ass, and we'll take out Sunblight.
I've already
Anything
prevented the
you can do to
alarm.
help would be
Sorry.
anything you can do to help us would be much appreciated. Aside from what you've already done, which has been great.
We'd much rather just be left alone, so we don't plan to dive into any more issues. And that's all Sunblight ever is issues. Every time we come to this tower of his, he wants to do some sort of grand scheme. And it's always sending our lovely Musgart out into the world. And we're not about to send her to somewhere that, if the suns move, we're weak.
What about this dragon we keep on hearing about? Do you know anything about that?
He's some pawn of some Blight's plan. We don't care any for it.
Is he
nothing,
hostile?
nothing.
I don't believe that dragon's a normal one. It has a shine like ice. It seems to be made out of some sort of material. I don't believe it's a living creature, but rather a construct.
God.
Did we find out what the plan was last time? Do we know anything about Zardark's plan?
You know that his plan. Hold on. I got you. So, through the conspiracy. Alright. Alright, so Zardarok invited Musgard to the fortress, and that was so that they could mass produce. Or I'm sorry, that's because Musgard mass produces a just a filthy Dwargar ale made of mushrooms. Zardarok has been eager to take on a fourth wife, has eye on her for many years. He asked her to his fortress so he could give her the gift of that pseudo dragon that was also made out of the dark ice, which is like a pseudo dragon, as she called it. And made the offer that once he conquers Icewind Dale, she can control the ale trade throughout the sunless surface kingdom of Icewind Dale.
But we don't know anything about his plan to conquer Icewind Dale yet.
Well, you know that because she mocked him about how he's trying to take over Icewind Dale.
Yeah, but we don't know specifically how or anything. That's fine.
No, and the whole reason y'all came here is because there was word that, going around the towns that there is a construct being built by Sunlight, supposedly to attack 10 towns, and you were coming here to verify and or destroy it.
Construct. Okay.
It's probably the dragon construct. Go
Yeah,
up
that's what
and
I'm
destroy
thinking.
it.
The dragon.
Kill Sunblight, destroy the dragon. We'll do it all. This is our
Or we could just
destiny.
release the dragon and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
You
the
know,
don't think
dragon.
that's
I
a good
mean,
idea.
since he's a construct, you know, maybe he has
Yeah.
a self-destruct button or something.
yeah, maybe he
I
just wants to
would.
go away and
Constructs.
live in peace somewhere and knit. We don't know.
Constructs are usually programmed by something with very specific goals and a very specific order. So I guess we'll find out. But I think we're gonna
Probably
have to
not
fight
knitting
to
then.
destroy it.
I feel like the dragon's just going to be released the moment we walk in there. So
Gonna
whatever.
be
Yeah.
something we fight and destroy. Come on, this is
Yeah.
war, you guys. We've already
Mhm.
made peace. Now it is time for war.
Like what have we been doing this whole last session?
We made peace and we made war. Now we've made peace. Now I guess it's time for war again. In Rogue's eyes, he's a war priest. Uh,
Sort of.
yeah.
But yeah,
uh,
so yeah. Now's a great time that if you have any questions, you could probably ask him because he's very friendly and willing.
um,
Shouldn't we ask him for directions?
yeah, I'm brain farting.
Like, I would like to ask, like, if he knows where all like the dragon is located and all of that, like, and wait, who's the what's his name? I forgot.
I don't know.
Right, like,
I think
yeah.
I've ran to the end of what this Dayquil is going to do for me, so I might be out.
Mm.
We got like 5 minutes, so I was like maybe. I mean, if you guys want, we can end now,
Yeah, you
and
guys
then
can ask questions.
you guys can do the
Yeah,
whole conversation next week, and that way it's even fresh on your mind before you move forward. So, you guys
yeah,
want?
we could do that.
Yeah, that'll be helpful.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. Then we'll
Uh,
go ahead and cut it here then, and we'll start with
yeah.
this
Awesome.
conversation.
Yes.
So, all
Yep.
right,
Any
Awesome.
questions? And I
See
think
you guys.
directions
See
is
you
a
guys
great
next week.
idea.
go ahead and cut it here.